Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pastor Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everybody? Happy Gravy Day to all that celebrate. And if you're watching or listening to us, I guess that means you're celebrating or being forced to celebrate. I am Alex Middleton with my good friend Robert Barbosa, a.k.a. The Hog, a.k.a. Bobby Jokes, a.k.a. Mr. Worldwide. And joining us today, we have a very special guest from Europe, originally, ancestrally, Pat Dion.
See, I thought you were trying to set me up for an accent there.
Was he going to?
And all I could think was, I couldn't think of one accent that I could do that wouldn't be offensive.
Yeah. You could do the Scottish one. Having a great time.
Shit. Or I guess I could have done German.
That's probably
Those were not the accents that popped into my head.
What were you thinking?
Indian.
Okay. Probably good that you didn't do that.
That's what I was planning on doing Southern, and you threw my whole shit off.
Southern India.
Don't ask me to regionally do something that already sounds racist. That's not a good idea.
You just do it with a U.S. Southern accent and just try and, don't
Thank
do
you. Come again.
I do not know.
I'm Apu Apostle Pima Pedalon.
Could
How are you doing today?
Pass the curry, please?
I do like curry.
I don't know enough about curry.
I've only had it like once or twice, but I saw a video where a lady was taking cheese pizza and dunking it in buttered chicken, and it looked like the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Indian food always looks good.
I'm terrified of it, though.
Yeah, it terrifies me.
I spend most of my time on the toilet as is,
Yeah.
and it has a reputation.
And have you seen Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
When he goes and tries the Indian food and he gets the spicy curry and doesn't know it's spicy curry.
See, I know better than that. Like, from time to time, we'll do a little curry dish at the restaurant as a special, and it's very good. We use mild.
They're always like,
Spicy curry is dangerous.
Like everybody's like, if you go to an Indian restaurant with your Indian friend, make sure that you ask what kind of curry it is and don't just dip in with whatever they do. And I'm like,
I need you to make
I don't really
mine
have a problem
as
going
if you're
in
making
cuisines.
it for a white.
Yeah. Buttered chicken, right? Buttered noodles and buttered chicken is pretty much. What has it got? Butter on it? Do that. More of the butter stuff.
It doesn't look like I'm sure there's butter in it, but the sauce is like brown and thick. It almost looks like a gravy, but it looks fantastic, and I want it.
If anybody is an expert in Indian cuisine, we'd love for you to come in and we could get like a hot plate and just have like a.
I'm about to look up if there's an Indian restaurant on the way home.
You know how like the Today Show has like they'll roll out the little cart and they have the hot plate and they do it all there. Like we could do that, but it's just on this coffee table that we're recording on. So where's the kitchen? This is it. That's her. Knock yourself out. What do you have to... I hope you brought pots and pans. Do we have a sink? No. In the break room.
Actually, I have a shelf that's been sitting in my car for 2 weeks that I need to just bring inside and build. Because the amount of pots and pans I have, my kitchen is just pots and pans right now. They're
That would
just
also
everywhere.
be a funny podcast if Pat just has to build a shelf in the middle of it, like while we're doing the podcast. But then when he's done with it, the podcast is over.
Well, it would take about 5 minutes because it's one of those ones where it just has like
5-minute podcast.
the plastic tubes that fit into the slot. And then
Oh,
they just
hell
stack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I bought...
It took me about 3 minutes to disassemble the thing.
When we moved to our new place now, I got these like shoe racks to put our shoes on there because we had a whole different setup before. And they were like, I was like, God damn it, I'm going to have to build something. And then it was really just to like put the thing in here, put the thing in here, put the thing in here, stack them on top of each other. Congratulations, you're done. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And I had bought 2 shoe racks. I was like, baby, you need more shoe racks? I can knock out a couple more if you need any more. My handyman, she's like, they're just bars that you're putting. Yeah, but like, I built them.
Should have put on like a wife beater and probably those jeans and then just had like a hammer hanging off of them.
Yeah.
Like, are you so happy you
get those jeans that
baby?
have the
carpenter jeans.
Yeah. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
I learned that was for I remember learning when that was for a hammer.
I don't know if that's true.
That somebody told me that.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know
think
if
we've all
that's true.
heard that.
Somebody told me that, and so I assumed it.
It makes
and
sense.
also this pocket, that little zoom
What
in
is
on
that
this,
for?
Robert, supposed to be for a pocket watch.
Why is that still a thing? Now it's just an annoying pocket.
It's
That
already
sometimes
done.
when I try and slide shit into my pants, I hit a pocket that jams my thumb.
Or if you get change, I always like putting change in there and be like, "What's up?"
Oh, my
got a
fat
quarter
fingers
here.
can't dig anything out of there. That's
Oh yeah, you'll never be able to get it back out. But like when you put it in there, like, haha, this is a perfect place for that.
Plus, you can probably put your weed in there. Yeah,
Or I was gonna say drugs also, but I didn't want to sound like a
yeah,
drug
weed
guy.
probably not because it has a scent. There's other stuff that comes
You could
in
still
small
put it there.
baggies that you could put in
People
there.
could smell it, but you could still put it there.
Probably better with an odorless drug.
If you're Canadian, you probably when you were in Canada, Robert, you could have used that all the time. Just put your loonies and your toonies in that bad boy.
I could have done that. I should have taken advantage of that.
Fuck, dude.
Did you at any point like hold a loony or toonie and just look at it and laugh?
Like, what a fucking dumb side.
I did
sort of
not.
currency.
I did not. I ended up using a card that had like a no foreign transaction fee. So I'm like,
Oh,
That's what's
smart.
up.
Because I would get in trouble. I would be like, "How are you guys a real country? Your money's named loonies and toonies.
Yeah. It
Like
looks-
fucking.
You're paying
grow up."
pirate money. I'm get the fuck out of here.
It's like some back in the day, King of Canada. I don't know. It was England.
The
Whatever.
czar, I think.
Whoever ruled Canada just let their 2-year-old son name their money.
Well, they watched Looney Tunes one time and were like, "Hey, we should name all of our currency after that, eh,
Also,
mate?"
didn't they have to like destroy and redo all of their money when the king happened? Because it wasn't the queen on the money, but you have to put the current ruling monarch.
Look, buddy, I know America. I was born and raised in the U.S. of A. I don't give a fuck about any other country's history, specifically Canada.
That's a good point.
I care about, if we're just North America, I would go U.S. history, and then way after that, Mexican history, and then way after that would be Canadian history.
I mean, I guess they don't destroy the old money. They just let it stay in circulation until it naturally wears out and then do it. But they just start adding the king.
Of all of the histories
Stupid.
of North America, Canada is by far last place. Like, they didn't have Aztecs. Mexico had Aztecs. That was
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
Yeah, it's not even close. Plus, Mexican food.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously that too.
Like, I've never seen a poutine restaurant in Houston.
Because poutine's not like, you don't just circle. Or,
That's their only food.
although, like, England, like, there's places in America where there's like a fish and chips restaurant, and it's like, you just based an entire restaurant on fish and chips. I'm not saying fish and chips aren't like,
It's amazing. Now I want it.
they're not amazing. Fish
Yes.
and chips, if you are in England and you have no other food, yes, fish and chips are probably amazing because that is the best food that they have in one country. I'm not going to just choose fish and chips over a burger or a pizza or wings or a hot dog or anything else. There's a million other things I'd rather have over fish and chips.
I mean, when you're in the mood for it, though, it's great.
When
I'm not
was-
always in the mood for pizza.
Robert, when was the last time you were in the mood for fish and chips?
never.
Yeah, same.
It's dude, it's just fried fish and French fries. It's a good meal.
I'm not saying it's not, but like, hey, I could go for a quick bite. Do you want to get a burger or fish and chips?
A burger.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing, though.
Everybody
how
says
many people
that.
are like, yeah, I'm gonna go get some fried catfish. It's just that's a lower form of fish, and the breading's a little bit different too. But
Fried catfish fucks when you go fishing, and still, catfish isn't even like the
I
best
love
kind
fried
of fish.
catfish, dude. All you can eat fried catfish if a place has it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this up and some hush puppies.
Do you ever just have a hankering for fried catfish?
From time to time, I never act on it because I have to go out of my way.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna fry it. Fried catfish nuggets, though, making them at home, great. A college roommate used to do that. Oh no, fried cod is also one of my favorite fish, so I'm a little biased on this. But it's also bullshit when someone does fish and chips and doesn't use Atlantic cod. You're like, get the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I mean, if you like fish and chips, more power to you. But I've just never been like, fuck, I could really go for some fish and chips right now.
You've
I'm like,
never
I would go
been-
for literally anything else over that. Right?
You've never been in Baker Street, had a few beers in you, and you're like, damn, fish and chips sounds good.
Okay, I could see that where that would be the
Yeah,
case.
that's when I would
You
get
go
it.
to like a pub. Like, but again, if
Yeah,
you're
I'm in a pub.
if you're in England, yeah, fish and chips, because it's like, what else am I gonna get? Fucking,
Haggis.
Yeah, just gross shit that they make. No, I'm not gonna have that.
See, now I'm just thinking, now I want corned beef and cabbage.
I would fuck with some corned beef and cabbage. I bought some corned beef hash in a can the other day, and I'm just saving that for when it's just me and I get
Add
to
some
make
eggs and
breakfast.
hash browns.
Yeah, that rocks. That rocks. All right, I guess we're talking fish and chips.
It's a
Fuck
food
yeah.
pod now.
This is past the fish and chips.
You know what else is sick? Burgers.
But like, there's people that are like, yo, that's the best fish and chips I've ever had. I'm like, there's no way. What, you fried fish better than everybody else?
Hold on. You just talked about how fish and chips is mid and there's nothing special about it. There would definitely be the best fish and chips you've ever had.
I've heard people
Because if
go.
everything's mid, it's not that hard to fucking reach the
There's
top.
a restaurant called The Chipper, and it's like all the guys I watch soccer with. like they're like, yeah, dude, you got to go to the chipper. The chipper. Like, dude, I've never. I'm sure it's good, but like the best fish and chips, it's like it's just fried fish and French fries. It can't be that much better than everything else.
I just looked it up because I was like, I'm gonna get that on the way home. No, I'm not.
It's like in Katy.
Yeah. It's 22 miles away.
Everybody
from here.
listening, not in Houston or Texas, is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's why I said 22 miles away.
Mm-hmm. It's a real fish and chip situation. It's
I'm
kind of
gonna
like this is mid.
I'm gonna find some fish and chips and some Indian food on the way home, and I'm just gonna send Alex a video of me pouring it all over myself.
I would take fish and chips over Indian food just because I would know what I'm getting.
And that's the thing. I don't get cuisine that I don't know.
And then like the British people are like, and you've got to get the mushy peas. I'm like, yeah, because I was always thinking like, you know what peas need to be better is just squish them a bunch.
Yeah, I'm not a baby, therefore no.
Yeah, my daughter eats mushy peas. That's
Don't get me
usually because
wrong.
she squishes them with her hand at the table.
I like mushy peas. I like peas, and when they're mushy, they're good. That can't be a staple of your cuisine.
But I also like, I don't know if you know this, but if you eat peas, they're mushy peas by the time you eat them.
That's true.
It's like are all potatoes mashed to your stomach? Yes.
This is a horrible day to have not eaten anything yet.
I had some pinwheel sandwiches on the way here. Fucking rocked. We're still in the like, my wife just had a baby phase, so people have all of these we've been #blessed to have a lot of people that have like left us casseroles and stuff, which is the best because then
Which is exactly what I offered to.
well,
Honestly, I kind of knew when I offered it that it probably wouldn't be necessary because there'd be a lot of other people offering.
Well, yeah, no.
casseroles.
Like I'll probably eventually be like, "Yo, Pat, bring me some of this." But like, we have a whole freezer full of stuff, and the best is like you'll have like chicken devin or davian. I don't know what it's called, but it's just like broccoli, breadcrumbs, cheese, rice, and chicken. It rocks. And like, all right, throw this in everybody puts the instructions on the aluminum foil, you throw it in there, you take it out, and then you're like, guess what I have for lunch tomorrow? The remainder of this. Like I had red beans and rice left over from last night. Pretty stoked about that. Like that's the best part about Post Baby is like, cool, I get like a bunch of cool food that people made for me.
I do need to get a list of the good restaurants around us where we live now since we are neighbors. Because I don't know.
Nick's Place.
Well, that one.
Just go to
I was
Nick's
there.
Place. It's the finest
and then
of
I
all
went to
time.
Taco Bell, and that's it. I haven't even tried any of the other restaurants.
You don't need to because it's Nick's Place.
Okay, it's good to know.
That's what I always say.
I get a pizza on the way home.
It rocks. It rocks.
I shouldn't. I've got 2 in my freezer.
What was but yeah, when everything's if you're ever in like a mid situation, but like, this is a real fish and chips situation I'm in.
I don't
It's
like that.
This is mid.
You're attacking my taste in cuisine.
Like if you gave me fish and chips, okay, I'd probably have them if I'm hungry. But like, all right.
Definitely will. Fuck you, dude. When else do you get to eat tartar sauce?
Do you put it on the fish?
Yeah, you dunk the fish in the
I'm not
tartar
a big
sauce.
tartar sauce guy. I do like the vinegar fries though. Vinegar fries rock.
Tartar sauce is basically just like American tzatziki.
Tzatziki, which is Greek.
Mm-hmm.
Probably it's a Greek
Bet you
sauce.
tzatziki would go hard with fish and chips too.
How do we compare it to hummus?
Very different.
Hummus is more of a dipping thing, right?
And hummus is a little bit
guess tartar.
thicker and lumpier, whereas a tartar sauce, it's gonna be more thin, but it's got chunks of like relish and stuff in it.
And it's got the chickpeas in it. And you know what the difference in the tartar and the chickpeas is?
I've never paid to have a girl tartar on my face.
Yeah. I was setting you up on that one.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I knew
Hey-o.
I knew you'd pick up on that. Okay, I came up with a new thing I want to start saying. We should just normalize inviting people out on the boat. I was listening to some dude be like, dude, we got to have you and the wife and the kids out on the boat. And I was like, that's cool. And I got to thinking about it later, and I was like, that just means he thinks I'm his friend. That's cool. That's cool. Because like, I think there's different degrees. Like, we got to have you out on the boat. Like, that's hey, I think you're tight. What's up, dude? And then you're welcome on the boat anytime. That's like, you are an elite status of friendship here. Come out on the boat. Anytime you want to come out on the boat, you're welcome. That's just like, mi casa su casa. That's exactly what that is. But like, we got to have you out on the boat. Like, I want to just be like, yo, Robert, I got to have you out on the boat, dude. And then like, anytime you're just tired, like, dude, you're welcome to the boat anytime. Do you have a boat? No, I don't. But if I did, you'd be welcome.
See, that's the shitty one. I would never invite anyone that I didn't intend to have on a boat, and anyone that I intended to have on a boat would be like, "You're poor. You don't own a boat."
But it seems like you're cool. It makes it seem like you're like, Axe has a boat for a second.
This is because you're an extrovert.
Before you realize, oh, Alex doesn't have a boat, you're like, oh, well, okay. That's cool that Alex got. Like,
What if they go, how about next weekend?
I'll be like, yeah, you know what? We're booked next weekend, but maybe in a couple weekends we'll get you on the schedule. We'll have to look at the schedule. We'll figure something out. But you're welcome on the boat anytime, dude.
You're a piece of shit.
Cam Scadaboo, welcome on the boat anytime. Anytime.
That would be sick to hang out with him.
Right? He's always welcome on the boat. But that's just how I feel like it's like black people would be like, he's got a seat at the cookout. Or he can come to the cookout. You're invited to the cookout. Like the white guy thing is just like, you're welcome on the boat anytime you want, buddy. Really not just a white guy thing, but I'm gonna start doing it personally.
That's gotta be like, it's gotta be intimidating to be invited to the cookout though. It's like you gotta bring a dish, but you are now cooking for the reputation of all white people.
I gotta put so much spice in it.
Dude, you've got, well, not necessarily spice, you gotta season. And the problem is you can't bring potato salad because black people will never trust white people.
No chance a white guy could bring potato salad.
I was actually angry at HEB yesterday. They had like a chicken salad with grapes in it. And I was like, why? This is the shit that gives white people a bad name. Why are you throwing grapes in chicken salad? Don't get me wrong, probably delicious. That's as unnecessary as adding peas into potato salad. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's weird.
I almost bought it.
You were
no, I didn't even really come because I was angry at it. I was like, this is the stereotype right here.
Yeah, but I think we need to start being like, you know what, dude, Robert, you can come on the boat anytime, buddy. Anytime you want, you're welcome on the boat, bud. You, Sam, welcome on the boat whenever you want.
I appreciate that.
Just get a little dinghy that you put on your, like right outside your place.
No, I'm not going to purchase a boat in any capacity, anything that's even like a boat. I'm just gonna say you're welcome on the boat, and they're like, oh, yeah, let's go, dude. I'm like, it's still in the shop. Boats in the shop? Yeah, it's getting.
Yeah, but then when it gets to boating season,
it got dry docked.
Everyone's gonna start hitting you up like, hey, you still got the boat?
Yeah.
Every week, more and more people hitting you up.
And then you can just be like, I'm so popular, I'm swamped on the boat.
And then they're like, what? So we're not friends? I never get to come out on the boat?
I feel like I'm going to get addicted to talking about an imaginary boat that I don't have, but it seems cool as fuck, doesn't it? Like, you know I don't have a boat. I know I don't have a boat. Robert knows I don't have a boat, but doesn't even thinking about me having a boat kind of seem cool?
I think he's going to do this to every interview he gets to do on the Rod Ryan show from now on.
You know what?
Hey, if you're ever in town, come out on the boat.
I'd love to have you out on the boat. Would love to have you out. Where's the boat? Not here.
Imagine if you had said that to Bill Burr.
It's in the water.
I don't fucking know you.
Fuck you. Look, Bill, I know you don't know me. Anytime you need to go on the boat, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome on the boat anytime.
Buddy, you got any idea how rich I am?
Yeah, he's like,
I get my own fucking
boat.
boat.
Look, I just fucking did comedy for the Saudis. I got all the money I could ever want. I don't give a fuck if you still are mad at Bill Burr for that. I'm Team Bill Burr. I don't care. Get the money.
I'm not mad.
Get the money.
I think it was ridiculous he did it, but like, I'm not going to get mad at someone being like, oh, you want to offer me $5 million to do one show?
Give me like 6 figures, I would go do it immediately.
It just sucked that when he came back on his own podcast, he was like, yeah, you know, it was a great time. You could have just came back and there's probably...
It probably was a dope time. They were sucking him off because he was doing it at their comedy festival.
But there's probably in the contract, like when you get back, you can't just shit talk Saudi Arabia or the checks will sue you.
I'd cash the checks first and then...
Saudis have more money and more lawyers.
True, but can they sue you in America?
I would have totally taken the money.
I would have taken the money too. Like, and you know what?
You're a shill. I'm a shill that now has $30,000 after one weekend. Yes.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a comedy festival called Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Riyadh.
Whatever. It was a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia, and a lot of people have a problem with Saudi Arabia because they may or may not have. Yeah, they may or may not like have gays. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff they do there that I wouldn't say is a good thing. They're not welcome on the boat. They're not welcome on the boat, okay? Not because they're Saudis, because of the things they do. But they had a comedy festival, had a bunch of comedians go there, gave them a bunch of money, and then a lot of people are saying like, wow, they're taking blood money, blah, 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 blah. So all these people are on the outs with these comedians. Bill Burr is one of them. He's my favorite comedian. Mm-hmm. I think that you are able to separate. Like, I think he's a funny guy no matter what he does. If he wants to make money some way, okay, I can disagree with how you want to make your money, but also if you offered me that money, I would take it.
Yeah, I didn't have the...
I'm not going to play the moral high card, and I think a lot of people that are trying to play the moral high card would not really be that morally high if they got offered that kind of money.
Yeah, I mean...
So that's what I
get it. Like, some of the big comedians said no. Like, I don't need the money. And yeah, the ones that did do it, they don't need the money, but also... Having not a lot of money, I can tell you, having all of that money would be nice.
Well, didn't they funded 9/11? Okay, wouldn't you think that a great way to get back at them is to take that money? Take some more of their money.
I'd like to say I wouldn't have taken it, but I would have.
I would have absolutely taken it.
The only reason I might not have taken it is because I really don't like to travel that far.
But you're probably traveling in style. You think
Yeah,
you're not flying?
You're flying first
coach.
class.
Probably flying private.
Can't
or
drink while
Air
you're there, though.
Dubai.
I could probably make it 3 days.
Yeah, for a certain amount of money, I could.
You want some hookah? No, I'm gonna be sober for the 72 hours here, and then I'm getting on a plane and getting the fuck out.
Yeah,
Stopping in Germany for Oktoberfest.
yeah, but they're not welcome on the boat. You guys, all the gravy gang, welcome on the boat anytime you want to come out there. Let's try and make that. Hey, come on the boat anytime you want, dude. Got to have you out on the boat. Makes you seem like you're chill with somebody, and it's basically just like, yo, you're my friend. Just want to let you know you're my friend.
I hope next golf tournament someone shows up with a paddle boat. It was like, you said you'd take me out on the boat, so let's go on the pond.
Well, that's not my boat.
They could gift it to you.
Well, that's not the boat I was talking about.
Ah.
Although,
You have more excuses than I do.
No, but if they did give me that, then I could start a fleet of boats, which is always cool.
We could become pirates.
We could become you tie enough paddle boats together, you got a big boat.
Just drunk with
Super
rum going.
He's trying to commandeer a boat in a lake on a golf course. There's no other boats there. Yeah, I know. Just let him do his thing. Just let him paddle. He'll get tired.
Or you could just get one of those little miniature remote control boats.
Fuck yeah.
And then just make figurines. Well, I meant you had to bring your figurine. We could
Yeah, put it
on.
on. You're welcome on the boat anytime.
You don't carry a Lego of yourself around? What are you doing?
Yeah. That'd be tight, dude. I kind of want a boat. I don't at all really want a boat because I've never heard a good positive story about having a boat unless you're rich enough to not have to do anything with it. But just having a boat would be cool.
It would be awesome, but it's just...
Also
such
having a
waste of
boat
money.
that like we don't sail, but like if it's just docked all the time and then like we can just go party on it and then leave.
Pontoon. Pontoon's the best boat.
No, but like I don't even want it. Like it never, you don't have to turn the boat on. You just put it on the
That's it.
dock and
Yeah.
then just, it sits there.
But that's why the pontoon's good. It's a rectangle. Perfect party platform.
There's like a house party? No, it's a boat party. Okay, where are we going? Nowhere. We're going to be on the dock
Houseboat
the
would
whole
be so
time.
sick too.
Houseboat would be sick. It'd be like Shane Falco.
Or Kurt Russell from Overboard. Find a rich woman,
It's true.
gets amnesia, and trick her into thinking she's my wife. That's not a morally gray area at all.
Robert, what if we all just like went halvesies or
Maybe thirds.
thirdsies and got a houseboat and turned it into the podcast studio? What do you think about that?
Okay, where would the houseboat be?
Where's the closest body of water? Does anybody got a big pool? Maybe
We can put in a pool.
probably a little big for a pool.
Maybe in the bayou.
Ooh,
Bayou, yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
a 2001 houseboat for only $6,000.
Only $6,000. That's $2,000 a piece.
I'm not gonna lie, even like used and I typed cheap, that's way better than anything I thought we were gonna find.
So, all right, we're
It's not bad.
okay.
I mean, this one's or we could go with the 2025 for only $199,000.
only $199,000. You can't put a price on happiness. But if you had to start, maybe $199,000 is a good way to start.
Mm-hmm.
All we gotta do is do one Saudi comedy show, and then we could buy that yacht.
I have a feeling the
Slash
6,000
houseboat.
one probably doesn't even float.
We could put
It doesn't have to float. We can put it outside though.
I mean, the picture, it's literally. Oh no, it's in the water. I thought it was on ground somewhere, so it does float.
We could use the boat like as a spot for like sponsors. You can have your logo outside on the boat.
oh yeah, yep. And like we're not going anywhere. You can put it all over the place. We
Yeah.
don't have to be able to see out of
We
it.
do the podcast on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're a boat podcast now.
I think we're
FYI.
boat guys.
We're boat guys, which is the best part because we don't own a boat, but we get to seem like we're boat guys. I want to buy a captain's hat. We should each buy captain's hats, and then like we just look elite.
There can only be one captain though.
We could be co-captains.
You guys get captain hats. I'll buy a pirate hat. And just fucking alpha the shit out of you.
What if? Hear me out. What if we get hockey jerseys, and we just alternate who has the C and who has the 2 A's because we can be assistant captains.
Honestly, I would want the A. I don't want the
The
full
A is
responsibility.
cool
I want to be the guy behind the guy. I don't want to be the guy.
because
I don't-
you had to take all the responsibility.
Yeah, heavy lies the crown.
But you're like, oh, Pat, he's reliable. He's the assistant captain. Like, well, there's 2 assistant captains and there's 3 of us, so there was really nobody else to hand it to.
Assistant captain / boat security.
And then I would also like to be the assistant captain. So Robert, you have to be the captain.
You're the most responsible.
You're the most responsible.
Yeah. That's a lot of responsibility.
It is a lot
Plus-
but I think you are the man to carry that weight.
And, boating while intoxicated is no small crime. So we need a sober man at the helm.
But again, we're not going to be going anywhere on the boat.
Still.
It'll still be
Don't want
docked.
to chance it. Because we'll be drinking on the boat.
Robert just goes and has to stand by like the wheel the whole time, and it's like, where are we going? Nowhere.
Just puts one of those fucking Jimmy bars on it that locks the wheel. Robert's the only one with a key. This is the best decision we ever made.
Do you think they have like one of those DWI
The
blow machines? Yeah, the
breathalyzers?
breathalyzer start, a blow to start for boats.
I feel like if you get caught DWI on a boat, they just take your boat license.
In
Like
Venice?
you don't get a second chance.
You're
on
not
that.
even allowed near water ever again. Like if I see you even look at water, fuck you, right to
That
jail.
would suck. I would definitely want the boat on a lake and not the ocean, though. But I do prefer the ocean. Just when you smell the salt in the air, it's so much better.
Scary stuff though.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with the ocean.
See, that's what we're not going anywhere. We're just staying on the dock. You know, you don't have to get you don't have to get a certificate. You don't have to get anything. You don't have to get a boater's license. Like you're like, well, I'm not driving anywhere. I'm just hanging out here, bro. We got to pay for a boat slip.
One summer when I was up visiting my family in New England, we were on my uncle's boat and it died. Like the battery died 300 yards outside of the harbor. We were stuck on that boat for like the next 5 hours because they couldn't get the Coast Guard couldn't send anybody else to tow us. And there's just enough current coming out of it to where we couldn't paddle in. My uncle's getting mad at me. He's like, row harder. I'm like, dude, I didn't grow up on boats like you. I don't have the paddling fucking muscles.
Yeah, I'm not a rower, all right?
So it was
I'm
literally
not a Winklevoss twin.
4 hours we could see the fucking dock and couldn't get in. That sucked. That's why you don't fuck with the ocean.
So you don't fuck with
Lake,
the ocean.
eventually, it's just going to push you to shore.
Yeah.
Plus, lake, a lot more boats in your small area, more likely to see someone that can tow you.
Good call. Good call. All right, yeah, so we're boat guys, and also everybody watching and listening to this, you're welcome on the boat anytime you want, all right? Just start just telling your friends that. It makes you seem elite, and it just makes you seem cool. And if you would like to buy a boat with us, do that. Can we make Pastor Gravy hockey jerseys too? Everybody can be an assistant captain. Let's see if we can do that. We also got some stuff in the store, which we'll tell you about here in a little bit. But
This houseboat is so sick.
PastorGravyMerch.com. Check it out. Yeah, dude, we're houseboat people, like houseboat dudes. Look at that. They got dogs on them. They just got a little bit of everything. Got a little bit of everything.
Dogs and little fucking life vests are so cute, too.
Next thing I had was, how many Tums is too many Tums to take?
I don't know, but I've been meaning to buy them for like a week and a half.
I feel like I've gone through a lot of Tums in the last couple of weeks. Now when I watch, not football in general, but the Giants, I just have heartburn for 6 hours. Like watching my team gives me heartburn, and I think that's bad.
It's not good.
It was bad with the Yankees, and it like lasts for like it'll start like kind of like within me starting to watch the game, and then like it lasts like an hour or two after the game's over, and then it kind of goes away. But usually I've medicated with Tums by that point. And the other day I had like 6 Tums, and I feel like that's a lot.
I was gonna say I think you start out with 2.
I usually
Or
start with
2 or
1,
3.
and then you can go to 2 quickly after 1.
Well, I was gonna say you have the 2, you wait like 30 minutes. If it's not selling, you have another 2. It's a long game. Probably gonna need to take 2 more at halftime. And I'm sure 6 should be enough to control whatever acid you got going on. You're not that big of a guy.
Right, but like initially I was like, oh, well, I had wings to watch. I was watching football and I was having wings. That's probably what it is. But the other day I hadn't had any alcohol or any spicy food or anything that would cause heartburn. I was like, I think my team just gives me heartburn.
I had that.
They're trying to break my heart, and in doing so, they are burning the heart.
Normally it's the next day after boozing when it's been happening to me lately. But I did have one the other day where I had to go throw up out back at work because I just had I'd never had heartburn in my life. Crazy fucking heartburn out of nowhere.
Robert, you
It's a
had
really shitty feeling.
heartburn for the first time and talked about it to us. Wasn't that you? Was it? No, I can't remember who it was. It was like, dude, I felt like I was dying, and I was like, oh yeah, you had heartburn. You just
Yeah, no, I don't think so. No.
Wasn't it you? Okay, never mind. Can't remember who it was. It was trying to talk to me about that. And I was
Not
like,
a good feeling though. When you can just feel
But
acid
when you
at
don't
the
know-
bottom
yeah.
of your esophagus, you're like, well, this is going to come up one way or the other. Better just go take care.
Yeah. But watching like the Yankees gave me heartburn. I've been watching the Yankees exclusively on watch or my phone, like not watching the game, just looking at the score. Because I vowed, I told you, I was like, fuck them. I'm not watching. The season's over. They're dead. They're dead to me. I don't care that they won yesterday. I do not care. I do not care. Get in the World Series, you get one game. And then when you give up the Grand Slam or whatever it is, a fucking Freddie Freeman, I'm out again. That's how it works.
Part of me wants the Yankees, like, and of course I don't. I fucking despise the Yankees. I never want them to win another baseball game. But part of me is like, dude, if they wanted, it would be funny just because then, like, Alex couldn't even enjoy a World Series.
I would apologize.
But then he totally would. So that's the bullshit thing. He's like, I'm out. I don't care about this fucking team. If they make it to the World Series, you're going to be in. Like, the first game they lose, you'll be mad.
Buddy,
but
they made it to the
watching.
World Series last year, and I quit after the Freeman home run. I quit in the World Series last year. So, like, there's no stakes that I won't quit in. And they're still my team, but I can love them and say, fuck you, I hate you. I can do the same. It's the same way.
I don't think he'll believe in them until Boone is gone.
No, you're right. I won't. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right.
God, I hope they re-sign it. I mean, he's making another good playoff run right now. Second round. It's a good manager, man. You got to hold on to him for at least 15 more years.
He's got to get like a 10-year fucking extension. You know that's going to happen. Cashman's dumb.
I mean, yeah, because it's Cashman. Cashman's
We don't
been
need
there
to
since the
talk about the
90s.
Yankees. I'm not even watching. We can't talk about a game I'm not watching. Like, I saw that Judge hit a home run. Seems like that was a good timing for a home run. But, like, I was like, you know what? I would have still the whole time he would have been up at bat, but he's going to fucking strike out, you fucking bum. You're gonna fucking choke, aren't you? And then he would have hit the home run. Like, I'm too mad to enjoy this.
This actually, we can stop talking about it after this because it kind of leads into mine.
They're going to lose today. The Blue Jays are going to win.
I think I might start getting I'm almost to the point where I might have to start respecting Judge a little bit. Because every other year he gets the playoffs, completely disappears. And then this year I was like, oh, look, he's going 2 for 3 every game, but it's like just singles. He gets paid to hit the long ball, not hitting the long ball in any clutch situations for his team. And then last night, 100-mile-an-hour fastball, a foot off the plate, and he hits it 3/4 of the way up the foul pole. And I was like,
But you can pick, it was basically a foul, though. It was almost a foul.
This guy is actually starting to play well.
That would have been a foul in every other ballpark. You could play that, even though it wouldn't have been, but you could have said that.
There was one reporter that asked, why did you swing at a pitch that far inside? It doesn't matter why. He hit a fucking 3-run home run to tie the game. What kind of a stupid-ass fucking question is that? Why'd you swing? Oh, I just thought a foot off the plate was a really good spot for me. I don't know. You fucking reacted to 100 inside, man.
I thought that maybe hitting a home run was better than taking a ball. Just, I don't know. I was spitballing there. I thought, hey, I think all the people, the thousands of people in this stadium might like it if the ball goes over the fence instead of me not swinging at it. What do you think about that? And then the reporter would be like, I don't really know how to respond to that. And he'd be like, you're not welcome on the boat.
It sucks that at this point I'm really rooting for the Blue Jays.
You can't root for Canada.
But, like...
You can't root for Canada.
I mean, I guess he kind of can, but I don't want to root for the Mariners. Just because...
Gross.
Yeah, gross. Dodgers are coming out of the NL. Fuck them. I don't think there's anyone in the AL that can beat the Dodgers except for maybe the Blue Jays. And
there's
I don't
nobody
even know
that can beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers are going to win. Remember, we crowned them. We crowned them week 1. We're like, congratulations to the Dodgers.
Everyone's like, oh, their bullpen's
champs.
bad. Okay, yeah, but now they just have so many good starting pitchers. They just are moving them to the bullpen.
And they're going to get the new Japanese guy that's coming over next year. Like, we know how this goes.
They're like, oh,
it's a waste of time.
Roki Sasaka, the fucking great guy that we got this year. We're just using him as a closer now.
Fucking waste of time. But that's why I just watch the Yankees games via looking at score updates, and it's been a lot better. Season's over. I told you season was over, and I'm not watching.
We had some Tums right now. I could go over some.
Dude, I don't know. It seems like it's just a bad thing that I have heartburn watching my team.
Well, it's also the postseason.
Not the Giants. Giants ain't touching the postseason.
Yeah, but you have residual
Giants
postseason stress.
Saints combined 1-8 they were playing, I believe, or 1-6 they were playing, and I'm fucking dying watching that shit.
That was brutal. I don't think Spencer Rattler is like a horrible quarterback. I think the Saints are just horrible, but he's actually played solid.
Well, and it helps when the other team turns the ball over on 5 straight possessions.
That helps a lot too. But like whenever he's played, I haven't watched him and be like, oh, this is just awful to watch. Like he plays better than backups. I don't think he'll ever be like a really good starter though. He'll be a Jameis Winston for the rest of his career.
We don't have to break down the Giants game, but like the first 2 drives were touchdowns, and I was getting ready to be on my fuck shit. I was going to be unbearable. Even if it was the Saints, I was like, Jackson Dart is here. We are going to do this. And I told Emma, I told my wife, I was like, I am not a coach. I get it. But like, if I was a coach, I would just say, hey guys, just what if we scored a touchdown every drive? They did that. Like, just this is so much more fun than not doing that. And then they were like, what if we just didn't ever do that again the rest of the game? And they did successfully do that. And it was way less fun.
There was one point in the game, Robert, where their young running back Scadaboo fumbled on like the 1 yard line. Next position.
It wasn't the 1 yard line. We were
Either way, I'm just
distance.
summarizing. Then I believe it was the next drive. Dart scrambling out to the left, nobody near him, and he just drops
He just
the ball.
slipped out of his hand.
And I wanted to text Alex. That was brutal, but I was like, he's spiraling right now. I'm just going to leave him alone. Because it was so bad. I did text my friends who are all Cowboys fans, like, haha, did you guys just see what Dart did? But I was like, I got to leave Alex out of this. I don't want to be mean to him.
Hey, you got to go through, you got to take your lumps.
It's okay, dude. It's hockey season.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to get into. It's hockey season, dude. Whatever, dude. Jackson Dart is good. Darius Slayton, bum. Absolute bum. Dropped 3 balls. He's hurt. They were like, oh, Darius Slayton's going to have to miss. Like, oh, no, he's going to drop balls for us on Thursday. Fucking loser. Get the fuck off my team,
Just
Darius
go 3
Slayton.
tight end package. Fuck it.
I would. Throw it to Theo. Theo! That's my favorite thing. Anytime they throw it to Theo. Theo! And like one person understands it's a Cosby reference, but that's it. It's a Michael Scott doing a Cosby impression.
Someone's like, oh, you're still doing Cosby, huh? Yeah.
I don't know another Theo joke. I don't know anything
It was
else.
That and Theo Vaughn are the only Theos.
I can do Scatman when Scadaboo does anything, which he fumbled the ball, but that was a really good punch out. All right?
I love that every player in the league loves him.
How can you not? He's the greatest.
Like him and Demario Davis were all talking shit during the game, getting after it, and then after the game, he was like, dude, I love you. He's like,
Yeah.
I love the way you play the game. Keep going. Like he plays offense like a defender. He's like, I'm just here to hit people as hard as I can.
he's got a nomination for Athlete of the Year. We got to have him as an Athlete of the Year nom.
It's like when you get in 4th grade or whatever grade you get into football, and you're like, I just want to hit people. He never like
That's
most
exactly
people
what
are
he
like,
did,
oh,
yeah.
as you grow up, you're like, you got to make a miss, you got to do this. He's like, no. I hit people.
He lives life.
That's what I do.
Like an Oklahoma drill.
I only juke to set up hitting the next guy.
I love him so much. That's the hard thing. Like I was bummed that the Giants lost, but I was like, this ain't it this year. But Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo, so promising.
You just want to see flashes this year. Flashes.
Jackson
and
Dart,
improvement.
maybe he had a couple mishaps. All right, you fumble. You know what? I bet he
Neighbors
doesn't.
going down is just massively fucks up your season.
I bet that ball doesn't slip out of his hand again. But he doesn't let it do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I bet Cam Scadaboo doesn't fumble the rest of the season.
I don't know about that. Just
I bet he
because
doesn't fumble the rest of the
contact he
season.
has, but he's not going to have a fumbling problem.
Not gonna have a fumbling problem. But okay, that's all the Giants talk we
football.
got to do. That's all the Giants talk we got to do. But my team's giving me heartburn, and I need to know how many Tums is too many Tums.
I think 6 you're good.
Okay,
Even up to 8.
but probably not
Past that.
regularly though.
Just depends. How long was the 6 in? Like a 2-hour stretch? A 20
during a
minute
football
stretch?
game.
So yeah, over that amount of time, you're fine.
Like a 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Basically doing 2 an hour. It's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing I had was just that I wrote that I feel like an adult, and I'm really sad because I got excited that I bought new pans for new cooking pans for the kitchen. I was just like,
Awesome.
oh hey, I got a cool one for Christmas, and I was like, I like this one. I want to just get what if they were all like this? And it was less than $100 to just get like 4 different pans, and I did all of that, and I was like, I was like smiling, putting it. I was screwing the handles on all of them, and I was smiling as I was putting them in the cabinet. I was like, oh, look at
Wait
this.
until you get an electric skillet. You'll get so excited for that.
Yeah, it was pretty sick though. But I feel like an adult, and I felt old then by doing that.
I read this one in the prep sheet, and I fully thought this was a Pat one.
No,
No, I have too many. I got to throw away most of the shit. By the way, do you guys need any muffin pans? Got like 4 of those.
when was the last time you made muffins?
Never. It's all shit from my sister. I just got all the auxiliary shit.
Yeah,
No, I don't need a muffin pan.
Damn it.
But then tossing out old pans that you're like, oh, you're all scratched up. Fuck you, get out of here. And I got a
I should
brand
just
new
find
one.
a Goodwill around somewhere.
Just find a trash can.
It'll take me 6 months. That's the thing. I don't want to throw it all out. Should.
I'm sure there's a good one near you.
Probably. I won't do it. Or if I do, it'll take me 6
Oh,
months.
dude, put it on the boat. Bring it on the boat kitchen.
Need boat pans.
You never know when we want boat muffins.
Also, somebody gets a little lippy, whack them with a pan.
Yeah, because like, what happens if it ruins the pan? I don't really care. We're probably not gonna have too many muffins. It's better to have it as a weapon.
Boat muffins would be sick, though.
Yeah, boat muffins. Fuck yeah, dude. Boat guys rock. All right, what do you guys have for the Precome segment?
I just had that. I hate that I might have to start respecting Aaron Judge. I don't like that. He's a bitch.
I don't respect him yet.
Even if you guys find a way to come back and win the series,
They
you
won't.
know when it gets to
They're
the
not.
ALCS
It's
and the
over.
World Series, he's
It's
going
over.
to collapse.
It's over.
It is over, but
I've told you it was over. Last podcast,
believed.
I told you it was over. Season's been over for me for over a week. Just look at the scores.
fucking Toronto. What about you, Bobby? What do you got?
I think as we're recording this, it's day 2 of 2 of Amazon Prime days. Didn't they already have one earlier this year?
So I call them days
They
now.
probably
They can
do
just
it,
throw
like,
it up every
every-
6 weeks.
They probably do it quarterly. Probably
Yeah.
like every 3 months
Yeah.
or every 4 months they do it. I got some stuff. Did you get anything?
I want to, but I don't know if I should pull the trigger on them.
So I got
Always pull the
I got
trigger.
some little K cups of this company that I wanted to try, and then I've got this touchpad to charge my phone that travels with me in my backpack to work, and then I put it by my bedside, and I've got one in my living room that stays there. I was like, well, I just get the third now. This becomes my travel. I got a whole like setup one with a clock on it that goes on my dresser.
That rocks.
I was like, yeah.
Getting multiple of the same thing is kind of like nice because like I can just like have this one here, have this one
Yeah.
like on my desk.
One for the living room,
Yeah.
one for the bedroom, and now one that comes with me to work.
I used to have that with charger setups at my house, and it was elite. And then my kid just pulls out anything that's a cord, so I can't have the downstairs one. But having the bedside one that you don't have to go grab, and then in my office I had one that was perfect, and then the downstairs, like, oh, either side of the couch I'm sitting on, here's one right here. Here's another 6-foot cable I can plug it into. That rocked. Now I have the office and the bedroom one. I just don't have the downstairs one.
My next one will probably just be charging plugs for the laptop. Same thing. One in the living room, one in the bedroom.
But anything
and then
like
one
that, like,
goes
yeah,
with me.
when you buy one, I'm just like, skip 4. I'm probably not going to use all 4 of them, but you might as well just have them.
I used to do that with cords.
Yep.
But I haven't been able to charge this phone with a cord in like 2 years.
That seems
Saving
bad.
so much money on cords now.
So much money.
I gave away like most of them.
She's using to whip people with.
Had 6-foot cords.
Put them on the boat.
Brought them to work. I was like, here, you guys have them.
Yeah.
Here, for the iPad at the front. And then within a week, somebody just stole it. I was like, okay, sick. You guys don't get any
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Dicks.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel there's too many cords now. Like we were in a perfect spot, I feel like, where all of the phones had like a similar charger. Like
I think we're getting back to that now.
do you have lightning ports? Is that what yours are?
No, mine's USB-C.
USB-C.
Which I think-
Everybody
that's like
was
the universal
USB-C
now.
though, right?
Yeah. Or that, no, everyone
Was
was
the flat
Lightning,
one.
And then
The flat one's
Androids
Lightning.
were the USB-Cs. And now iPhone has finally moved over to
Okay.
that. So people don't have to keep buying fucking 800 cords
That's
for different
true.
devices.
Because iPhones, yeah, now you have like 3 different ones where you have like the prong one. If you have the old shit, and then you have
I
the
don't think those phones even work anymore.
lightning one. I had an iPad until very recently that was the prong one, and that sucked. But like it was like, anybody? Hey, can I borrow a cord? And everybody had the same one. And that was awesome. And now you're like, fuck, I don't have this plug. This isn't mine. Never mind.
I still have the car one that came with the car that's got like, it like branches off into 4
Oh
different
yeah,
ones.
that's good. It's a good one. This is riveting conversation we're having, talking about chargers.
But yeah, I think everyone's finally getting on the same page on that one.
Yeah.
Apple decided to stop being a dick.
And then they were like, we're not going to give you chargers when you buy the phone. You can just fucking get your own. But what if
You just do what my dad did. When they're like, it doesn't come with a charger, you go, cool. Either give me a charger with it or I'm not buying this $1,000 phone from you and I'll just keep my old one. That usually gets him to go,
Yeah.
they have to get the manager. Manager's like, we can't do it. And then
$1,000
you tell him,
and you
you're
can't
like,
give me a fucking plug?
yeah, be like, oh, you can lose out on a $1,000 sale over a $20 phone charger. That's your call.
And then they were like, well, it's actually to stop waste because a lot of people don't even use the new chargers. They get like, cool, I spent all that money on it. I should get one. I don't really
Yeah.
care. If I want to throw it in the ocean, that's my right. I'm going to throw it in the ocean. Don't worry, I have a boat.
You just
I can-
got to threaten them.
Perfect place to throw it in the ocean.
Like, I'll walk right now. Get your free cord.
But I'm not going to walk.
Yeah, but you just got to bluff them.
Yeah, get them. You got to get them. But they're geniuses.
You can tell them, big, listen, you give me this cord, I'll have you out on the boat.
Yeah, if you don't, you're not at all welcome on the boat unless I get this cord, you fucking piece of shit.
You can make
All
it work.
Moving on. Is that everything we all had for Precome? Okay.
Mhm.
Let's get to the Comeback Kids segment where we'll tell you what's back in the news this week, according to us. It's brought to you by the Pass the Gravy merch store. And we got a new merch drop for you. We got the classiest merch drop, a lot of people are saying, ever on PassTheGravyMerch.com. because we finally got polos. We got the polos. We had people asking, hey, are y'all ever going to have polos? I like the Pass the Gravy t-shirts that I get, but I can't really wear those to work because I need to wear a collared shirt. And now we say to you, yes, we do have polos. We got Under Armour Pass the Gravy polos available in black, navy, and gray. They are awesome. I'm probably going to buy one of each. Honestly, probably going to just get one of each. I like it. We were looking at some of the off-brand ones that you could offer, but I was like, no, nothing better than rocking a nice polo. A nice quality polo. And yeah, they're more expensive than some of the t-shirts on this stuff, but these are going to be quality. They're going to be sick, and you can rep your favorite podcast and look business casual too.
And I would say still cheaper than a lot of the other polos out there.
I would say like the really nice polos go for about
$90
to $100, depending on where you're looking. These $69, perfectly priced. The most
pass the
perfect.
savings on to you.
We pass the savings on to you, and that way, if you're instead of having to pay $100, you could also get a Pass the Gravy flag too. You get a Pass the Gravy rope hat, a Pass the Gravy snapback hat. By the way, shout out to Josh Tree, Alex O. They were all rocking the PTG hats. I didn't even know that the bills were customizable on the snapbacks. On the snapback hats, Josh Tree, I was hanging out with him at a golf tournament at the Pass the Gravy Hole. Shout out to Bro Brad for sponsoring that. He had the red bill on the black hat and was rocking the PTG Wolfpack shirt, also at PassTheGravyMerch.com. And it matched perfect. And I was like, that rocks, bro. I didn't even realize that Alex O had the gray bill. I was like, that looks really cool too. I might need to order some more Pass the Gravy hats. I'm just going to load up in the store this week. But PassTheGravyMerch.com, again, this is a free podcast. If you want to support the podcast, we're never going to put you behind a paywall, but this is a great way to support the podcast. Keep Robert hanging around with us. I also like that it says Under Armour with the little like trademark R on it too. Like that's cool. It makes us feel official. But new Pass the Gravy polos. We got the flags. We got the logo t-shirts. We got the dad hats, the golf hats, the rope hats, the It's April Fool's Somewhere shirts. We got the PTG Wolfpack shirts and stickers, the sticker packs, all kinds of awesome stuff. PassTheGravyMerch.com, PassTheGravyMerch.com, the official sponsor of this week's Comeback Kid segment.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
And if you got any stuff from PassTheGravyMerch.com, show us you rocking your PTG gear. We'll put you on our Gravy Day post like we did with Josh Tree today, and Ryan Harold was hanging out with him too. He's awesome. Shout out to everybody who was at the Gravy Gang golf hole yesterday. Our first comeback kid this week, Mark Sanchez, the Sanchez.
Woo.
What a roller coaster of a story that was. And I feel like I still will read a different article on it, and there's still a different like layer of the onion that is peeled back, and I don't know how much of it's true, because we all thought, I think it was Saturday night, we thought Mark Sanchez got stabbed. We were like, Mark Sanchez, oh fuck, I hope he's okay, he was such a great guy, oh no. Then Sunday morning I was watching the NFL London game, and it was like Mark Sanchez may have been the aggressor.
Yeah, he was arrested
in this. He was arrested for being the aggressor and attacking a 69-year-old man. I was like, wait, what? I thought he got stabbed. Like, well, he got stabbed because the guy tried to pepper spray him, and then he still was trying to attack the guy, and then the guy stabbed him to try and defend himself. And then it was like, well, he was a 69-year-old man in a box truck that Mark Sanchez was playing parking officer for some reason. It was like, you can't park here. And he didn't hear him because he didn't have his fucking hearing aid in. Did not have his hearing aid in, so then didn't listen to Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez started to get physical with him. He thought he was getting robbed, pepper sprays him, and then Mark Sanchez starts just wailing on him. The picture of the guy, have you seen the picture of the guy that got beat up?
Yeah, I saw.
He's in a neck brace. He stabbed
Covered in blood.
through his cheek into his tongue. Whole face is fucked up. And then he defended himself, stabbed Mark Sanchez. Then there's the video of Mark Sanchez just walking, bleeding from his chest. Chaos, absolute chaos, and what a weird story that he is arrested. It's like a felony battery or assault with an intent to injure and unlawful entry into a vehicle, a bunch of technical stuff like that. But what the fuck?
Yeah, he's fucked. His career gone. Life over.
What the fuck, dude?
He's going to prison. Like, this isn't just going to be jail. He's going to should get multiple years in prison out of this now.
Do you think he does any time?
Yes, I think he does.
I think he gets
I don't care
probation.
I don't care how rich he is and all that stuff and the
He has
good lawyers he
probation.
can
He's going to
get.
get a lot of community service.
He was hammered drunk, started the altercation, almost killed a 69-year-old guy, permanently disfigured him. So unless he throws like $15 million at the... See, here's the crazy thing is he can throw all this money at the guy cannot press charges. The DA will still press charges to make an example out of him, most likely.
Yeah, it's a weird altercation. He claims he has no memory of it, which is like we've all been there. We've had the blackout nights. I've just never like been like, oh fuck, I got stabbed because I did something dumb drunk.
Yeah. Blackout, you wake up in a hospital with stab wounds, you're almost dead.
And you're handcuffed to the bed.
He was in critical condition too. He almost died from this.
Well, he got stabbed, yeah.
From being a fucking drunken idiot. I'm sure in like 5 years we'll be getting Mark Sanchez doing the rounds, doing, sobriety talks and how alcohol ruined his life. And
wasn't Ryan?
No, it's not alcohol. It's you.
Wasn't it Ryan Lochte that like in Brazil like tore up a bathroom and vandalized all that shit?
Yeah, he didn't almost kill a guy.
Right. No, I'm saying it's like that, but like so he tried to fucking kill a guy.
Yeah.
If like Ryan Lochte also tried to kill a Brazilian man, a very old, elderly Brazilian man, while during the Olympics, it would be like that.
It would be like that. Closer to that would be if Mark Sanchez did this while he was still playing. Because Lochte was there to participate in the Olympics.
This could have been an OJ situation.
It would have been like the week after the butt fumble, Mark was so mad he got drunk and almost killed a guy. That would be the...
Yeah. Bad look for Mark Sanchez, but we're going to have to nominate him for Arrest of the Year. This was a hell of an arrest.
Yeah, the craziest story of any of the rest of the year so far.
So, well, I don't know, because I was looking back at it, and our nominees for Arrest of the Year currently are Liver King for making a terroristic threat to Joe Rogan.
But that wasn't shocking.
Okay, well, we got Lil Nas X, alleged battery on a police officer while high on drugs and in his underwear.
Also not shocking.
And then we have Chuck E. Cheese, the guy that got arrested for fraud while in the Chuck E. Cheese costume.
That was shocking.
That was a pretty crazy.
And that
was a
really
pretty crazy
funny.
arrest.
That one was really funny too.
And then Mark Sanchez attacking a 69-year-old man and getting stabbed.
That just
this is gonna be a tough category when the gravy's come around at the end of the year.
Yeah, because I had forgotten about Chuck E. Cheese, and I would have thought that was a shoe-in.
Good arrest. Great, way better photo.
We still got a couple months too.
We got a couple months. We don't even know what Morgan Wallen's gonna do before the end of the year. He'll probably get arrested for saying the N-word or throwing something at somebody.
He gets away with everything.
He was nominated last year for Arrest of the Year.
Did Zach Bryan get arrested when he tried to attack that other dipshit? I don't think so.
I don't know. We don't talk about him on this show.
Yeah, I mean, country music. We got a few guys that have a couple months to sneak in there. They all act like assholes.
Yeah, but not a great look, Mark Sanchez.
No.
Side note, I don't know if you guys have watched Chad Powers, but I watched the first 2 episodes of Chad Powers. Solid show. I'm a little biased because Eli is the EP on it, but solid show.
I don't think I'll watch it.
It's a little corny, but it's funny. And then there's this really hot girl in it.
Talking about Hawktua?
No. But what's funny is they're like, can you believe that really makes it's going to date this show in years? That really kind of makes the show look bad. And I was like, no, it's because the Mannings made it and they don't cuss in the show really. So they were like, he's a washed up quarterback. You're a washed up like internet person. That was the comparison. It was really more of a slam at Glenn Powell's character.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
That Haley Welch was on there, Hawktua, and not like, oh, we were just trying to do it for the fame. It's like, no. Because she's talking shit to him, making him look worse. So it was all.
I've never had any interest in it. Everything I've seen about like when it was first announced and he was announced, I was like, oh, cool. But then everything I've seen about it, I was like,
the concept of it was funny enough to where I was like, I want to see how they play it out. And I was entertained enough. I laughed out loud a couple of times in it. And it's.
But just the part when they're interviewing, like, where are you from? Virginia, the western part. Immediately, if you had a quarterback playing well in college football, everyone would find out everything about him immediately.
Well, they asked where he played his high school ball, and he said he was homeschooled. And then they were like, how many people were there? He's like, not a lot. And they're like,
You're
why?
also like 34.
He's like, because of the Wolves. And he said that he played in front of Wolves.
That's kind of funny. Yeah. I don't know.
It's a funny watch, and it's 30-minute episodes. If you're looking to kill some time, solid watch. I was like, are they going to do the Ted Lasso? Like, this is inspirational and stuff like that. They did not go that route, but it is just kind of like a silly, like, feel-good show where you're kind of like, I don't know. I like
talking me into it.
I like it. It's a good way to burn an hour. Good way to burn an hour to get a couple episodes in. And there's only 2 episodes out or 3 episodes out right now. I've seen the first.
So
2.
that's until it's all done. I won't even.
You can watch the
pretty
first
much
one and be like,
consider
do I want to stick with this or not?
No, because if I do like it and then I can only watch 2, I'm like, now I got to wait a week.
Now I'm
every time.
excited to like tomorrow I get to watch the 3rd episode.
The only show I will wait for to watch is South Park.
I will do whatever Eli Manning puts out. I will watch it.
It's fair.
That's what I do. I got it. That's what I signed up for when I was like, this is my 1-1 athlete.
What if he made a video of him pooping into a mason jar? Would you watch that?
He wouldn't do that, but I would probably have to check it out.
I mean, yeah,
Just, like Brett Favre, you had to look at his dick picture.
I did. That was gonna be the next
You
thing.
had
If
to.
Eli had his dick leaked,
You have to.
you know you'd look.
You just have to. Not because I want to see it, but like just because you have to.
Yeah.
You have to see it. Robert, if Jose Altuve sent a dick pic, like again, not saying like you're attracted to Jose Altuve, not that there's anything wrong with that, but like you just have to you have to see it.
I wouldn't look at it.
But you have
It's your favorite
But I would.
athlete.
but you have to.
But I wouldn't.
I don't believe that at all.
I would not.
I think you're saying that on the show. You're still
Also-
welcome on the boat.
I didn't even
You're
want to see his feet, but he didn't give me a choice.
You're still welcome on the boat. But
I think Robert
You have
might be
to.
the one. Because I bet when the fappening and all those leaks happened, he probably didn't look at any of those
because
either.
I remember on this show we were like, is it wrong? Absolutely. It was on Twitter. Was I not gonna just glance at it? I'm gonna glance.
Someone is out there naked. You gotta see it.
Did I go searching for it? No. Did it appear and I saw it? Yes.
If there was,
Did I feel good about it? No, I didn't. I didn't feel good about it.
If somebody snuck a camera into Trump's bathroom and we had a full body shot of him completely naked, do I want to see that? No, I got to see it.
Yeah. See if Stormy Daniels was telling the truth.
Like I don't care who it is, who the naked person is. If they're famous or I know you, and it's out there.
Justin Verlander
Got to see. Had to see.
saw
it.
his hog.
That one was more accidental, but it was just because it was part of Kate's.
Right, and you're like, maybe I'll get to see something from Kate.
But also,
too.
I was like, kind of clicking through, like, when are we going to get to Verlander? I kind of got to see it.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I get it. I'm a pervert. We all kind of are, except for Robert. A little bit.
If you Google Mark Sanchez's wife, she's very hot.
Oh, what a shocker.
Do it
the
right.
the
Do it
dude
right.
that
She's
played
like-
quarterback at University of
I
Southern
know that.
California.
I know
and
that.
then
But
was the
like
starting quarterback for the New York Jets.
when somebody was like, his wife was on Chad Powers. Alex, didn't you watch that? And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know his wife was on Chad Powers. I was like, oh, is she the hot woman?
Yep, smoke show.
Yeah, smoke show.
Kind of looks a little bit like Aaron Andrews.
Probably an amazing person. I would imagine an amazing person. Fantastic person, and she's going to really have to use that fantastic personality to help her husband through the next couple of years, I would imagine. He's going to have a little media shitstorm coming his way. But would love to have her at the Gravy Awards if her husband is behind bars to possibly accept an Arrest of the Year Gravy. So, did it say her name? Can you look it up?
I just looked up Mark Sanchez's wife. I
didn't
didn't.
say her name. If we could I'd like to formally invite her.
I bet it's something Sanchez.
Well, yeah, obviously. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
Harry Matfield. Nope.
Okay. She's more than welcome to come to the Gravies Awards, which is December 20th. We have a date. We do not have a location just yet. We do not have a location. December 20th, Saturday, December 20th.
Might have to
That
do it
is
on
the
the
date of the Spooktacular. If we can get a boat secured, we would love to do it on the boat. That would be so sick. A boat party. A booze cruise. Booze cruise
See, it would
Spooktacular.
have to be a big boat like that.
But like it's a booze cruise, but we don't cruise anywhere. We just stay down.
How much cheaper is it to rent the boat if it doesn't leave the marina?
Like, I know the captain has to be, but does the captain have to do anything? If the captain doesn't do anything, can we get, what percentage can we get off? Like, no, like, it's a booze cruise. They go, they do all that. No. I want it to stay there. Do we pay less? Like, no, you have to pay more for it to not go anywhere.
Booze float.
Yeah. It's a booze float. Oh, it'd be funny, which we're not going to do. This isn't that kind of show, but like a Coke float. Just do a Coke party.
Or if we just got a bunch of inner tubes and everyone floated around
That
in
also would be
the
tight.
harbor somewhere.
That would be tight. It's like the Houston Ship Channel.
Go away, stupid. I'm floating here.
All right. Next comeback kid is hockey. It's fucking hockey season, gang.
So pumped.
And this isn't directed to anybody or about anybody specifically. Like sometimes maybe your teams aren't doing well. You got hockey. And we got hockey, baby. We got hockey. And I think I speak for everybody. This is a Red Wings podcast. If you don't know any teams that you don't have a team yet, you better not be rooting for the fucking bullshit Dallas Stars. Fuck them. Fuck Dallas. All right. I understand Houston doesn't have a team. No, we We don't root for Dallas. We root for the Detroit Red Wings. Just hop on the Red Wings.
People
They're
don't like
young.
Detroit.
The Red Wings are very young, the youngest team in hockey right now, and they fucking brought all the youngins up. They did it. They finally pulled them. Like, hey, you know what? Finney, get your ass up here, buddy. We're going to fucking play you, and we're going to win some motherfucking games this year. Red Wings, Wings year. We're going to see a way different team. Way different team.
I would say they should become Bruins fans.
Six deep defensively. They got 3 solid lines where you only had 2 last year. They got a hungry Patrick Kane who wants to win another one before he goes out into the sunset. Would be pretty sick if he rode off in the sunset with a cup.
Not gonna
Would
happen.
be pretty sick. Dylan Larkin. Oh man,
I've been to the Canucks Stadium, so I kind of feel like I have to go for that.
can't root for Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, allowed to
No,
root for
you
Canada.
should be a Bruins fan. Whether you're a fan of goalies, we got Jeremy Swayman. Sway.
You know Josh
He's a
Gibson.
lot
We
of
have Josh
fun.
Gibson.
Yeah, but Swayman, it's more fun to say.
The
If you
Gibson.
like defensemen, we got Charlie McAvoy, old Chucky Bright Lights.
Red
What
Wings.
a great fucking nickname.
Red
He's fun.
Wings.
And at the top, we got David Pasternak. Pasta. Who does, like, what a great nickname for your favorite hockey player.
Yeah, well,
Pasta.
Dylan Larkin is Captain America, so
Is he, though?
he's.
I feel like we've had a Captain America before. You can't take a nickname that a previous guy had.
Well, we have Patrick Kane and Dylan Larkin, both
See,
Americans.
you can't call yourself
Led-
Captain America if the previous Captain America is on that team.
No, you
with
can't because he can then W Captain America.
No. If
He can-
anything, Dylan Larkin can be Falcon.
It's a passing of the torch. I don't understand that reference, but it is a passing of the torch. Patrick Kane's like, here you go, Dylan. Congratulations.
Also, Dylan Larkin has not earned that.
Moritz
moniker.
Seider, he's gonna be sick.
You
but-
can't just dub a guy Captain America that hasn't won anything for America.
He beat Canada that one time.
Yeah,
in the
but that
All-Star
wasn't a
game.
championship.
He beat Canada
It
in
was
the
an
All-Star
All-Star
game.
Yeah, and that was a great
And
All-Star
he's
win.
gonna whip Canada's ass in the Olympics. He's going to do that.
If he plays up to it and does that in the Olympics, then maybe we can talk
Dude,
about it.
they're-
But you can't be
they're
Captain
gonna
America when
be-
you haven't won.
They have Seider is 24, Johansson's 24, Raymond is 23, Edvinson's 22, 21,
Sound a little
21, 20,
inexperienced and not
20,
ready.
20. No, they're finally there, dude. They're finally there. They were struggling because all these guys were getting beat up, and now it's like we're here. It's what the Astros did.
I'm
It's
just
what the
giving you a little
Astros
ribbon, buddy.
did. This is the George Springer's been up. George Springer's up now, buddy. We're doing it. We're doing it. The Royals year where they lost the Royals in the first round of the playoffs. We're past that now. It's Wings year, dude. Wings year.
I want wins
All
now.
aboard the
This is
wing
the hungriest
wagon.
podcast I've ever done.
All aboard the wing wagon, buddy. Let's go Red Wings. We're a Red Wings podcast. Just if you need a team, Detroit Red Wings.
You should get
hop on
Buffalo
board.
Wings to watch their first game tonight.
ESPN Plus, their first game is tomorrow night.
Oh, they don't. Oh, shit. I thought everyone was.
I've been thinking
today.
maybe I do
You should get some Red Wings. Get
Maybe-
some Buffalo Wings.
maybe I do Red Wings over Giants so I don't have to watch Giants. Maybe I give the Giants the Yankees treatment.
Oh, yeah. The Giants will definitely be on your iPad. Red Wings will be on the main TV.
Maybe I just watch the Giants on the Apple Watch. Maybe I do
You
that.
can't do that. It's still football.
Maybe I do it though.
You got to have it's got to have its own.
But
real
maybe I
screen.
do. Maybe I do. I
But
punish
you
them.
say that, but you won't.
See what I did with the Yankees?
Because what if you guys play well and then you're like, oh, I didn't actually watch how good Jackson Dart and Cam
But
Scatterbo
what
were.
What
if-
if you give them a quarter?
What if that's the sacrifice I have to make? They're like, what did it take? What did it cost?
You
Is
can't
that
do that.
that's what Thor says, right?
some
He's like,
red Tums
But what
as
did
well.
it cost? And it's like everything. Me watching my team. It's like if Jackson Dart can win a Super Bowl because I didn't watch the Giants, I'm willing to do that for my team.
I don't think you are.
I'm willing.
Now
to do
you
that.
are, but you're only saying that because you know they can't win it this year.
Nope, not possible. It's not true. They could definitely win.
They can't.
It is possible for the Giants technically to win the Super Bowl right now.
It is possible. It's not going to happen.
If they don't lose a game again.
Hey, are the Yankees going to win the World Series right now?
Nope.
See, you just need to say that with the Giants and just enjoy the year. For
No.
what it is.
You're like plenty of football in front of us. Jackson Dart's hungry. We got Cam Scatterbo. You're forgetting Cam Scatterbo, heart of a champion.
Also, I'm extra pissed at the Giants right now because the Bengals finally made for a trade for a quarterback to try and salvage the year. They got Joe Flacco. Why can't you just trade Jameis Winston?
As I
so
want
NFL
Jameis,
fans
I
can
like
love
him. He's mine.
But you don't even
He's
get
mine.
to see him play.
I told
this
you.
is for the good of the league.
No, I told you last week. I was like 5 first-round picks. That's my. I will settle for 4 maybe.
I will say I am happy though
He's a
because-
vibes guy. We need him.
because even if I don't know if Joe will play this week and be their starter just because it's very quick, but they're playing the Packers this week, so I'm kind of happy it's him and not Jameis because Jameis will do some fuck shit and win that game.
Jameis is great, but Jameis also. So he does a bunch of stuff for I think it's Sunshine kids with
He's
cancer.
such a good guy.
That come to the games, and he's third string, so he's just hanging out during warmups, and like they might come up every week, and every single Monday I watch What a great day we are having today. Welcome to MetLife. Welcome to MetLife. This is the Lord's Day. What is your name? Hi, Kyle. It's very nice to meet you. Kyle, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's just like, I'm like, fuck yeah, Jameis. He's just getting hyped over like, he makes like, him talking to a 5-year-old kid about like that kid's favorite color is just like, oh, you like blue? I like blue too. I'm wearing blue right now. Go big blue, right? Go big blue.
He's in the rare air.
He's just the happy. He makes me so happy watching him.
I hate everybody that is that just over the top, optimistic and happy all the time. He's in the rare air of people that I don't hate like that. I actually love him for being that way. And normally I can't stand people that are just optimistic and happy and giddy all the time. But with Jameis, there's just something so likable about him.
Yeah.
He's just a big little kid.
He makes me feel good.
He just wants to run around and fucking throw the football around the yard, have some fun, hype up his boys. He is the ultimate glue guy, which is why
Giants need him.
So he could be the glue of some team.
No, but that's why the Giants need him. Because you got a young quarterback. He's going to make some mistakes. Jameis was the first guy there.
Plus, they do have to keep him because his optimism is the only thing that can cancel out Russ, who's on the bad side of the optimism scale.
Also, though, Russ, I said fuck you to Russ, and I hated him, but
He's so corny.
But he was like the first guy there after Scadaboo fumbled. He was the first guy there. He's a good teammate. Good teammate.
Great teammate.
He got benched the week before.
He's annoying nice, where Jameis is
absolutely.
awesome nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry we're talking about the Giants so much. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna even watch this game. So like I'm watching hockey. Hockey's back though. Hockey's back. Fucking stoked about it.
Go Bruins.
Also back, the Houston Gamblers. We did it, gang. I remember as a part owner of a former spring ball team in Houston, Texas, that was rudely removed from the stadium Jerry Jones can flip people off. He doesn't get kicked out of the stadium. Alex gets a little drunk and tries to stick up for his friend. Is getting made fun of, non-violently, by the way. And Alex has 75 police officers escorting him out of the stadium. Thought this was America. So then I put a curse on the Houston Roughnecks, said, fuck you guys, except for when you pay me to do commercials for you. And then I took their money. It was me taking the Saudi money, really, is what it was. Mm-hmm. But I said, fuck you, Roughnecks. You're cursed. You're not going to win ever again. And they've been asked since then. So much so that they had to rebrand. They're now back to the Houston Gamblers.
So, like, this is what they should have done immediately. When the leagues merged, the Gamblers was a better name, better logo, better color scheme.
But nobody had Gamblers shit because the Roughnecks were XFL. When the XFL and USFL merged to become the UFL, they were like, we already have a fan base for the Roughnecks. Let's just keep the Roughnecks.
You don't,
and they just put the Gamblers team there. And turns out the Gamblers were ass.
Your fan base was that of the city, not of the team. If they had made them the Gamblers, people would have still supported that at the same rate. Gamblers better. My biggest thing is they fucked up the logo. They changed the logo from the old one.
Well, I mean, they also removed an owner from a playoff game. So they don't really have the best judge of character.
So, Bobby, that second one is the old one where, like, the G has the state of Texas inside of it. It's so awesome. Now they just overlay a big, stupid-looking G on top of the state of Texas. It looks way worse.
It does look worse.
Like, if you're going to take the history, people like throwback jerseys in history and shit like that. Are they going to pull out that one for, like, one game a year? Big throwback? No, that should be the logo. I don't think they have
alternates in the UFL.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's no point. Why change the logo? The logo was great. The color scheme, black on red with a little yellow fringe. Great color scheme. Why'd you have to fuck up the logo?
They also added a bunch of, they added teams. Or they moved teams. I think they folded the Michigan Panthers and the San Antonio Brahmas.
Good.
And then they added the
Columbus Aviators.
Yeah, Columbus Aviators, the Louisville Kings, and the Orlando Storm are back there. So, yeah, I don't know. I am not forgiving the Roughnecks.
It's a new team.
They're dead to me. No, the same team. They just rebranded because they wanted their PR was shit after I destroyed them.
Also, I think someone finally realized, hey, Gamblers is way cooler.
Gamblers is a cool name. Also, the Roughnecks
kind
of fucking suck because Alex cursed us after that. Turns out Kyler Murray and the Roughnecks need to learn that Alex can fucking curse shit.
Also, maybe just don't take the exact same color scheme of the real football team in your city.
And don't take like the one of the 10 fans that you really have / part owners out of the stadium in a must-win game against Dallas that then you lost because you removed all the best vibes.
Or if they were smart when they were the Roughnecks, they should have just taken the Oilers color scheme. Different league, can't sue us.
Well, and you can take the Oilers color scheme. You just gotta change the Pantone like one up or one down. It's gotta be a slightly different shade. Like when they sued U of H is like tight. It's a little bit darker. Same color, pretty much, just
Sky
one
blue.
shade darker.
Instead of because I think the color
Pantone
was lovely blue.
C10647. It's C10648.
Yeah,
Like okay, well it's kind of the same thing. Like yeah, fuck you.
I don't know if they're good. I might bet on them.
I will accept an apology. I would like an apology, and then I would also like the whole podcast to get some swag. And then we can start to rebuild our relationship.
Yeah, if you give us booth seats for one game,
I would like, I want
to,
box seats if they have those.
because it's very hot in the sun.
Yes.
And
yes.
I'm very fat, and I'd like some hot dogs.
So somebody clip this, send this to who at UFL Gamblers or on X, wherever their fucking handle is. I don't care. I'm not looking it up. But these are our demands, or else we will curse the gamblers as well.
Do you want us on your side, or do you want enemies? It's your call.
We're here. We're right in town. This is
We're offering you us caring about
like a
this league.
simple. Hey, we're sorry. We're sorry. That's all I need to hear.
Just hand up, our bad.
Because right now you're not welcome on the boat, ever. If you would like to start to rebuild this relationship, I am willing to hear you out.
Well, I don't think we want the football players on the boat anymore. Anyway, there's a bad
it's
history
only
of-
Minnesota
of football
and
teams
the Giants
playing on boats and then them falling apart.
Look, that was a curse, but like, I'm a way worse curse.
Just the, you
I'm
know,
a way
what?
worse
The wide
curse
receivers
for
aren't
you.
allowed on the boat
Wide receivers can't go. You're right. You're right. Wide receivers
unless
not
you
allowed.
win the ship. Then we'll talk.
Then we will let you on the ship. Win a ship, then you can get on the ship. But right now, you're not invited on the boat. You will be invited on the boat if you apologize.
Shipception.
Shipception. Exactly. All right. That was our Comeback Kid segment. Let's move on to the Not Cool segment, where we tell you what's not cool each week. If you stub your toe, that's not cool. If your house burns down, also not cool. There's varying degrees of not cools, but we like to use this segment each week to kind of vent. You get to bitch about shit, and some of them are not as good as others, but that's just life, you know. Somebody's yelling outside. Where are they yelling? Did you hear him?
I didn't hear what they said. I just heard like, ah!
Fucking, they're like, did you hear what he said to the gamblers? He gave him an ultimatum. That's probably what they're yelling about.
Told you ultimatums work with
Sports station, right down
sports
the hall.
teams and
Yeah.
cell phone stores.
Yeah. If you hit us up with a not cool, share yours with us. We'll pick some of the best ones each week to read at PassGrayPod on X. Use the hashtag PTG not cool at PassGrayPod, hashtag PTG not cool. Try and sum it up in like 4 to 6 sentences max. Be, as easy for us to understand as possible. At Pass the Gravy Pod, hashtag PTG not cool. It's brought to you by the Pass the Gravy YouTube channel. If you're listening to us, you can watch us anytime on YouTube, Pass the Gravy Podcast. Just search that on youtube.com, youtube.com/at Pass the Gravy Podcast as well. Subscribe, go comment, and tell us who you would let on the boat. Tell us, I want you to comment right now and be like, so-and-so is welcome on the boat. So-and-so is welcome on the boat. And then tell us who's also not on the boat. Somebody should say
You have
Hitler.
a cookout on the boat.
Adolf Hitler, not welcome on the boat. Ever.
No.
I'm going to put my foot down. ISIS, also not welcome on the boat. Robert, who's not welcome on the boat? You got to go. Go
MGK.
around. Michigan Kelly?
Yeah.
No, I like him.
Eh.
I've been jamming to Michigan Kelly.
I hated that music video.
I don't watch the music videos. I listen to them, though.
Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin, not welcome on the boat.
Mm-hmm. Dak Prescott, not allowed on
Not on the... No, absolutely not. Benjamin Netanyahu, not welcome on the boat.
Mao Zedong. No, he's dead.
But if
Xi
he comes...
Jinping. Xi Jinping, that's his name, the Chinese president.
Kim Jong-un, not welcome. I think that's a good start of who's not welcome.
Joseph Kony, I think he's still out there somewhere.
Oh,
Nobody
the
ever
guy
caught
with the
him.
child soldiers?
Yeah, I don't think he ever got caught.
Kony 2012.
12.
Do you remember Kony 2012, Robert?
Vaguely.
Yeah, he's not allowed on the boat.
You found out all your friends, they were just sheep. That like, I saw one video and then I went and I bought this sticker collection and a t-shirt and I'm going to go and I'm going to fight for the cause.
I bet you none of that fucking money went to helping the kids.
Probably didn't. And then I think the guy that was behind it got caught jerking off in his car. Like a couple
Was that the
months
jerking
I
in
think
San
it
Diego
was.
thing from South Park?
I think it might have been. I don't know.
Oh, I never got that.
Yeah. And then all of your friends that were like, look, I'm a bleeding heart. I'm an empath. I did this. And it's like, turns out none of that's true.
Guy can't jerk off in his car anymore?
I mean, that's a different conversation for a different time. You can't jerk off on the boat, at least not while people are watching, all right?
What about in the bathroom?
We'll have a bathroom that you can jerk off in, but not the main bathroom.
If you're going to jerk off, you got to get in the water.
Again. We'll figure out. We haven't discussed the jerk off situations.
What if somebody's jerking you off?
That's different.
Okay. Then you get in the water for that.
Maybe we have like one of those like
no self-pleasure on the boat.
those tents that like they show like the parent like when there was like social distancing tents that they were like, look, you can watch your kid's soccer game in this weird bubble, you fucking loser. And it's like just the mom sitting in like a little tent that you can zip up.
No jerking off
and
in
not
that
have,
either. It'll get
no,
really
but we would
hot.
just get one of those and then that's the jerk off tent. But you have to
I don't think
do
we need
that.
a jerk off tent. It's just
We
no
probably
jerking
don't need a
off on
jerk
the
off
boat.
tent. Yeah, no jerk off tent. Okay.
I was saying for us.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
We'd be good. But
We can jerk off in the bathroom. You guys
This
can't.
got weird. YouTube.com/@PassGrade Share us with a friend. No jerk off tents, all right?
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool.
All right. Our first not cool this week is sent to us from Dave T at PPWL on X. And Dave says, my flight got delayed because two grown-ass men were fighting over an armrest. A couple of minutes later, the pilot announced that one of the engines wouldn't start, so we had to taxi back to the gate, and we still ended up flying on that same plane later.
I think everyone on that plane, did they save them? Or did they make up the engine issue to get those guys off the plane?
Oh, I'd like to know a follow-up on that, Dave. If
Because I was going to
back
say,
us.
I feel like every passenger should get to just assault those two guys. But
It's
also,
a very simple. Who's in the fucking middle seat? That guy gets both armrests. If you are not
Yeah.
in the middle seat, fuck off, dude. You
But
got a
al-
window or you got an aisle.
But also, I was saying is them fighting, delaying it. Would they not have caught the engine problem before? I would like to think they still would have.
That is also a good question. But then, like, they're like, yeah, we fixed the engine problem. Like, the plane with the engine problem? Yeah, I'd like to fly on another one.
That's a great not cool though. Anytime you run into people just being dicks on planes, like, what are you doing? We're all packed in here like
I hate that
sardines.
so much.
We're just fucking getting to
We
the
are
next spot.
all on the same fucking boat right here, guys.
Like when I fly, if
And by
I'm
boat,
on
I
the
mean
edge,
plane.
which I try to be because I need the room in the aisle, my left arm or right arm, depending on what's is tucked. I'm giving you if you're in the middle, you get two armrests. That's the rule.
And you don't even have
Airlines
to-
need to make that an official fucking rule.
yeah. You don't even have to, like, put it, like, I don't need you to scoot over any more than you are. Just, like, you just know, like, you are not using the armrest.
Well,
That,
for
like-
me, I kind of have to.
Yeah, that's true. But, like, the
I'm-
armrest,
I
that's not
spill
yours. You didn't get the middle one. That guy's stuck in the middle.
It's a basic
theirs.
social construct
It's theirs.
or contract that everyone abides to, and the few people that don't should be put on the no-fly list.
I
If you
agree
will
with
not let the middle have both armrests, you are now on the no-fly list because you're a piece of shit that does not know how to.
There
act in
should be
society.
enough, like, caveats where, like, all right, this guy took his shoes off and he's trying to hog an armrest that is not his. Take him off. Take him off the flight, boys. Take him off the flight. Sorry. With one, weird. Two, fuck you.
The air marshals need to be quicker with the taser too. You speak up, you cause a problem, tased
That-
immediately.
just-
Immediately, if you cause any problem on a plane, you are tased.
The people that just don't understand, like, bro, you are going to ruin everyone else's day by being a fuckface. Don't do that. That makes no. Yeah, absolutely infuriating. T's and P's, Dave. T's and P's. Hopefully you landed safely, and let us know. Let us know if the engine was done. You think just because, like, if they said the engine was an excuse to,
Also, let us know if
Just
those
go
guys
back.
still had to sit next to each other on
or
the
if they
flight.
kicked them off. I would like them to have been kicked off. That would be.
I would
ideal.
like that too.
That'd be ideal. And then I think it's really funny, like, just having to call your wife and be like, honey, I'm gonna be late getting back. Like, what happened? I got kicked off the flight. You got kicked off the flight for what? Well, a guy next to me was trying to take my armrest. I'm not gonna just like, fuck you, dude.
It's funny because if you're the guy in the middle, your wife is like, "Well, just give it. Who gives a shit?"
Yeah,
but
you're like, no, but it's the principle.
like, babe, no, I had to. If you're the guy on the outside that was trying to steal the other guys, the wife has got to be like, "All right, we're getting divorced. You're a bad person."
Grounds for divorce, absolutely.
Yeah, that might be the biggest of all red flags guys can have.
Yeah.
Bad
Ladies,
airport etiquette.
The dude does bad airport etiquette is right there with, like, treating a waiter bad.
Yeah, mean to customer service and bad airport etiquette are like, I couldn't imagine having a relationship. Like, imagine you take a first flight with, like, a girlfriend or something, and you get there and they're a dick to, like, flight attendants. You're like, oh no, I know this relationship is over now, but we have these plane tickets and
You just start
everything
saying
booked.
bomb, 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 bomb. Like, I'm just not flying with you. I'm out.
No, I don't want that because I already paid. You got to go on the
No,
trip.
at that point
You just got to honestly
get rid of it.
At
You
that
eject.
point, you got to try and have as much sex as you can on that trip
No.
because you know you're never going to see them
No,
again.
she's not welcome on the boat. She's not welcome on the boat, and by boat I mean my penis or the flight.
Named your penis the boat?
Maybe I will. I might. I don't know.
Please don't if you're going to be asking everybody out on your boat.
It's true. Probably not going to do that. We're going to walk that back.
Get a visit from HR.
Next not cool is from Todd Voss at as_scene_by_TV. And Todd was hanging out at the golf course with me yesterday. But Todd says his not cool is it bothers me when I'm about to tap a notification on my phone and another pops up moving the original and making me miss the one that I wanted.
This is one of those things that just spikes my blood pressure so fucking quickly.
I know, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Mine is mostly like in the car. You have like CarPlay up on your phone, and I'm like trying to change the song or something, or turn the volume up, and somebody texts, and you're like, "Fuck! I didn't want to open the text message yet. What are you doing?" And or on Instagram, it's always when some fuckface goes live. Not that you're a fuckface if you go live, but like when they go live, it drops up there, and I'm like, I'm trying to scroll to look at a story or something, and I'm like, no, I didn't want to go to your live video. And then sometimes you go to somebody's live video, and you're like the first one in. They're like, oh, hey, Alex. I'm like, leave.
The worst
I didn't want to watch this.
Or like when it's bad when it's like you're trying to click an Instagram link and then a Twitter link drops, and like you get taken to the wrong app. That's annoying. The worst is when it's a Twitter one, but as you're clicking it, you get to drop down to a separate Twitter account that you have, and it takes you. So then you got to log into the other, like switch over to the other account, and then click your notification, and then there should be like within 1 second of you tapping that link, if it like just popped down and you hit it, it should open up like whatever was there right before.
Yeah.
It should give you an option of
This
them.
is a really good, not cool. It's infuriating, and it's like not a big deal, but like it is like in the moment, you're like, God fucking damn it.
I felt my blood pressure raise as you were reading that.
I was going to watch this video, and then I accidentally clicked this thing, and now I can't ever find that video ever again.
I hate it so much.
It almost happened to me yesterday, but I remembered how to search for it just because it was, if you've seen the AI of Pikachu on Mari, and they're like, on little Pika, you are not the father. And he's like, Pika! that got me. And then they have the women doing Women Olympics, and it's like them washing dishes, but it's just gymnasts. And they just AI'd them like washing dishes and like vacuuming.
I saw one yesterday.
Very sexist. I don't approve of it, but the video I saw, and I chuckled because I knew of how ridiculous of the video it is.
It was a string of like 7 different videos, but it was all like babies hanging out on their front porch and a bear like coming up to them and like the cat running and scaring them off. And it was like, oh my God, God bless these cats. I'm like, guys, those are all AI.
Dude, it's
how many people do you know that leave their 7 to like year and a half year old alone on the front porch in the middle of the day with the parents not outside with them? There was one of the first video how I knew it was AI. The bear comes up and the mom is standing right behind the baby, and the mom's going, ah, and like runs inside and leaves the baby there with the bear. I'm like, that's not going to happen. The mom's going to get mauled by the bear. No mom is going to just run away and let their baby get eaten by a bear.
Well, a bad mom might.
Bad mom might. But none of the moms I know. All the moms I know are great moms.
It's Andrea Yates.
I don't know her.
Who's the...
I know of her. I don't know them.
I don't know if it's...
Kim Middleton? Great mom.
She would never. All right. Next, not cool. Last one from you guys and gals. This is from Ashley Wilkins at Buster Healer Mix. And she says, her not cool is people that bring their dogs in the grocery store. I love dogs, but the grocery store is not the place for them.
And
I believe
I'm
she
sure
specified
we
that there
all
was like a
know-
little wiener dog, and she's
Yeah.
like, they were walking around
if
on
you're
a
an
leash
office
that's going to
service
get run
animal,
over.
it's cool. 99% of dogs you see in public are not service animals. The laws are just so vaguely written that everyone will do it because
Nobody's gonna question
there's
you.
nothing you can do.
There's this guy, when I'm walking my dog, he's at the dog park that I walk by, and I always like talk to him and his girl, and they have it's like a pit bull mix, and he has it's like a service dog vest, and I was like, oh, you're one of those guys that like that just has a service dog vest. And the other day I was just talking to him on our walk, and I saw like the dog came up, and I was petting the dog, and instead of saying like service animal, it says best friend. And I was like, oh, that is the best vest I've ever seen. I was like, dude, I don't want to say I was judging you, but like I thought like, oh, I was like, oh, you one of the guys with like the fake service dog. And he was like, no, I just thought the vest looked like it. I thought it was really funny. I was like, yeah, it is really funny. This is really good because everybody's like, fuck that guy. And they're like, oh no,
They
best
do
friend.
need
It
to
is
just,
your best friend.
Just make it a law. If it's a service animal it has to have, I don't know, a vest or something that says service animal on it. If it's emotional support, that also has to be clearly marked. Because emotional support, you can tell them to get the fuck out.
But there shouldn't
Service
be
animals, you can't.
There shouldn't be like where you have to have something marked. You should just not fucking abuse the rules, and that's what we can't trust people.
I bet
to
all
do
these
is-
people that do that would totally cause problems on airplanes.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool. I just brought my dog that's not well behaved into the grocery store. Oh my God, don't worry. I'm so sorry. He's just friendly. He's just curious. I'm fucking shopping. I shouldn't have to worry about a dog ever.
The worst is
I love dogs, but I shouldn't have to fucking worry about someone else's dog stepping in my way. Or God forbid, I run over a dog with a cart because I didn't see that there was a fucking little wiener dog walking around Kroger.
What if someone brings a rabbit?
Worse.
fuck out. Because that's that's
Worse.
not a service animal.
Because that happened. Sam and I were at Target. We were leaving and we saw someone going in.
Shitting little pellets
Holding a rabbit.
all over the fucking store. No, get out.
It's like, it sucks when we only have 13 bar seats.
I will accept monkey. If
we'll
somebody
be-
brings a monkey and it's well behaved, okay.
We're like kind of full, and then a lady will come in and have her little fucking Shih Tzu Chihuahua in her purse and put it on the chair next to her. And you're just like, God, we only have so many seats, and you're just sitting there going, I hope someone clears out so I don't have to go and be like, ma'am, I need you to move your dog off
Yeah,
of the seat.
yeah.
I need it for a paying customer. And then I think at one point there was a lady, she just like had it on the ground in the bag at her feet. Like, why are you even taking it with you?
Right. But it has separation anxiety. Dude, it's a dog. It can get over it. I love Wheezy to death, but when Wheezy's like sad when I'm leaving, I'm like, I gotta go to work. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not like, well, you can
It's
come with
always
me to
little
work.
dogs that people bring into restaurants. Like full-grown dogs, never been a problem because everyone's always like, yo, can we sit out on the patio? Yeah. A few times, like I'd say 40 pounds and up has been inside. And you're just like, well, you know, until they make a problem, we won't let it be a problem. But they sit there quietly, probably an actual service animal. But it's always little shithead dogs and ladies. Men don't bring their fucking little
I've seen
chapoopoo
dudes.
into
I've
the
seen
restaurant.
dudes bring dogs in before, but it's just
I've never seen a guy bring one into our restaurant.
again, you shouldn't have to like. It shouldn't have to be marked. You should be like, oh, this person has a service animal. Okay, I got it. But people like they ruin that.
But see, that's the thing. Everyone has ruined it. So now I
And
believe
those-
it should have to be marked.
Those people not welcome on the boat.
If I walk up to your dog and I say sit paw and it doesn't do it, that thing's not smart. It's not a service animal.
Right, but I don't want to have to go test a dog to make sure it's a service dog when it's not my place or whatever. I don't know. Absolute great not cools. All of these are
Great
not
one.
cools. It's really Dave had the worst one because like that actually like wasted your time. I absolutely feel for you on that one. Todd and Ashley, absolutely infuriating minor not cools that I think are really good.
Yeah.
I've got probably the dumbest one of all of ours. I have way too many gray hairs. I was fucking getting out of the shower the other day. I'm poly walnuts, dude. I'm fucking grays all on the side, all the temples, bro. I'm getting by the day.
You should I don't get why guys don't like that. Guys only get sexier when they have a little bit of gray in their
Oh,
hair.
it's scary though. I'm dying. It's closer.
Yeah, I guess
creeping.
you do have shit to live for.
It's
so.
creeping up now. I think with like the two kids and my football team, by the end of the year, I might just be all gray.
That very well could. That would be funny. If all of a sudden you were, what's his name? From American Idol years ago, the country guy that was like 24. and had
Taylor
all gray-
Hicks.
Taylor Hicks.
Fucking what a pull.
If we
what
just
a
had
pull.
Alex Hicks here.
Fucking what's he up to?
Nothing. Everyone loved him on the show, and then after that, they're like, we don't really care about your
It
music.
turns out American Idol doesn't really always turn out to be a superstar.
There's been like 5.
Kelly Clarkson. Didn't Carrie
Carrie
Underwood?
Underwood, but I don't think she won.
Ruben Studdard should have been a fucking superstar, bro.
Yeah, he was great.
Justin Guarini didn't win, but he was the Dr. Pepper guy.
It's the sweet one.
Sweet one.
Little sweet. Bring those back.
That was pretty good. And then the berries and cream. It's berries and cream.
I'm a little lad that loves berries and cream. It's one of my
Skittles?
favorite commercials of all time. Yeah, Skittles and berries.
They were just like, what is that?
Dude, it's so fun when you look it up because I probably every at
if
least
you don't
once
know what we're
every
talking
6
about,
months.
just YouTube it.
Yeah, but
Worth
you pull
it.
it up and you realize how long ago it was. The quality is so shitty because it was like HD wasn't even a thing yet.
Yeah.
So you're like, fuck, this commercial's old.
My gray hairs though, like just every day I'm like, oh, there's another one. Oh no, there's another one. Oh no, there's more. And it's
Well, you look great.
thanks, man. I'm wearing a hat, so you can't really see them.
I can't see the temples at all.
But
Hat and the
I'm trying
headphones.
to cover it up. Trying to cover it up a lot.
Just go bald like me, dude.
Very
Shave your head.
self-conscious about it. I have a weird shaped head.
I don't think anyone has a non-weird shaped head.
Yeah, but your head's like round enough. I feel like mine is like Like it's like weird. It's
Yeah,
like
you
coney
shouldn't.
at the
I don't know
top.
if you would
yeah,
look good
I don't
with a
think
shaved
I don't
head.
think I
You've
would.
got good hair. There's no reason to shave your
I don't
head.
think I would. It's just gray now.
Great.
Great. All right.
You can get some just for men. All right, I'll go next. I had two. One of them, I almost pooped my pants in not Target, Kroger yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was literally like
You avoided it though. You didn't.
it was like 2 minutes into me getting there. But it was one of those ones where the rest of the time I was walking around and driving home, I was like, I don't know if there's poop between my butt right now.
Ooh, yeah. It was like a little wet.
Yeah. So like I get home, good. Wasn't, but like I also almost shit my pants as I was in the checkout line too. And then like once on the ride, like I had to go.
Yeah.
But like I was unfamiliar with this Kroger. I already had shit in my cart. I didn't want to go find the bathroom.
Yep. Which is like, yeah, you're like, I'm too proud to ask. I can just find this. I'm a man. And you're like, I need to go so bad.
Because it would have only been a shard anyway, not like a full on poop. I didn't have an almost Alex situation.
It happens.
But it was scary walking around because I was also kind of hungover. So wasn't feeling great. So that was scary and it sucked. And then the other one today, after I took my shower, or like the last 10 seconds of it, I just turned off the heat and let the cold water hit me to try and wake me up because I was struggling today too. And I get out, I towel off real quick. And I was like, oh, I got to pee. So I just sat down to pee real quick because it's right next to it. But the problem was I had just been hit by cold water.
Mm-hmm.
Things weren't what they normally are. So when I started to pee, I just pissed right between the bowl and the toilet seat and like peed out on the ground right in front of me.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
I was just sitting there and all of a sudden I like kind of felt like some wetness hit my foot and I was just like,
God damn it.
like I didn't pee on somehow I missed and just hit the middle.
Yeah, but then you
And
gotta
I just, like,
clean
a little
up the
splash.
toilet. You gotta like wipe up the toilet.
No, it wasn't
to clean.
on the toilet. I literally pissed out.
Oh, I thought you meant
underneath, like
yeah.
the toilet seat was down. I pissed underneath the toilet seat, but on top of the bowl, so it went out on
Okay.
the ground in front of me. Because
Yeah,
I didn't have any hangage going
not
on.
ideal. Not ideal.
So then I just had to sit there and clean up my own piss off the floor right after I
That'll
showered.
humble you real quick.
Yeah. I was like, I'm an adult.
It's gonna be
still
one of
doing
those
these
days.
things. And then you just feel bad because you're like, oh, I got a tiny little pecker because I was in cold water. It wasn't great. I didn't have a great day so far.
Maybe it'll get better, buddy.
It already has.
There you go.
Seeing your smiling faces. What about you,
Well,
buddy?
you're welcome on the boat, so it's got to be better after that.
I'll pee right
There
off
you
the
go.
boat.
I was toasting some waffles on the stove because I don't believe in like a toaster, so I have it on the stove.
How do you toast waffles
What
on the
is
stove?
what is your reasoning for not?
You just
believing
throw
it?
them on the
Like,
stove?
Oh, I put like a pan,
You don't trust toasters,
and then I put the waffles.
So you saute waffles.
But there's no like nothing in there. I'm not like using oil or anything. I just heat up the pan, put the waffles on it.
But go
it makes
back.
sense, but it's very strange.
Go back though to I don't believe in toasters. Like you don't think they exist, or you just don't like how they work.
He doesn't like that he can't see how toasted the waffle's getting. Is that it?
Yeah.
Use a setting.
This actually makes a lot of sense and is probably
No,
a
but then you
better-
gotta like breadcrumbs or like crumbs underneath. You gotta clean that up.
He's actually making a lot of sense.
You just pour it upside down and then do that over the sink.
But I don't have to do it if I just do it in a pan.
And then if you watched like your football team lose or whatever, then you just think about like, what if I just leave the sink on and I throw it in the sink, and I touch the sink, and then I get to go to the next life. You see how it is.
So you were toasting your waffles.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, I was toasting waffles, and I was gonna flip them over with my hand, and as I did that, I felt that I was getting burnt. I'm like, ow! I'd flip it over. I'm like shaking my hand, and the pain is still there, and it's getting worse. I'm like, why does it still hurt? It hurts a lot. I look at my finger because like there's like a sugar crystal or something that got stuck to me, and really burned my middle finger.
I
I'm
can
not sure,
see it.
Pat, if you can see like there's like
Yeah.
a bubble there.
Oh, yep.
That sucks.
That's a burn bubble.
That's why you only flip tortillas with your hand, man. Branched out too much.
Yeah. Shouldn't have to flip waffles.
You know where that probably wouldn't happen?
Where?
The toaster.
I would have touched like the
No, because it would have popped up. It would have popped up, and then you go, got it.
There is just something great too that you're missing out on when those waffles pop.
The pop,
Ting.
yeah.
It's such a good because you're like, oh, now I get to eat waffles.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a Pavlovian sound.
I also used the toaster for the first time in a very long time in Vancouver. I was toasting some bagels, and they didn't even fit in there. Like I had to like really shove them in there, and then like by the second or third day, I'm like, I'm just gonna do this in a pan. Like I don't really do back home.
Bagels can be iffy if you get good sized bagels. If you just buy like the prepackaged grocery store ones, they usually fit in there, but those don't always hit the same.
They don't always hit.
But now I want some blueberry bagels.
Good, not cool.
Very good.
Good, not cool. I think you had it better, not cool. Than
T's and
both of
P's
us.
to your finger.
Thank you.
Fingers still
I
welcome on the
never
boat, though.
appreciated it. Okay.
Toaster's also allowed on the boat as well.
We'll see.
We haven't stocked at the boat 100% yet, but we're in the market for a toaster if anybody wants to give us a boat warming gift. Moving on, let's get to the PTG Picks segment, and it is brought to you by us. Or PTG Picks is bringing you the answer segment, excuse me, where if you have any questions, you can hit us up. I'll get to that part later, but PTG Picks at Gravy Gambles is where you can follow us on X. That is where all of Pat and my bets are, and every single one we bet, you will see it at Gravy Gambles. You can track all the stuff we do, but we do PTG Picks every Friday, and then we'll repost it on Sunday. We do our 3 NFL games of the weekend that we pick. We do a favorite, an underdog, and an over. And last week we happened to have, we were not with each other when we made our picks, but we had the exact same picks. And hey, fuck me for picking the Giants. That's why I always bet against the Giants. The one time I bet for them, what happens?
Fuck me for believing in
What
the Giants.
happens? What happens? Fuck me. But we both
They didn't
went.
even cover the tease line, those assholes.
We both went 2-1. So we are 7-8 on the season. 7-8. We're creeping back to 500. We're turning this shit around. We are turning the season around. You can go see our picks though every Friday evening, like 4:35, and then Sunday mornings about 11 or 11:30 at Gravy Gambles. Give us a follow on X, and then PTG Picks. Check them out every single week. They are the official sponsor of this week's Answers segment.
Well, if you just answered the question, why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
All right, the answer segment. This is your turn to ask us any questions. We have the Precome segment where we have our questions, our thoughts, our ideas. If you have a drunk idea, a high thought, something like that, you want to ask us relationship advice, we're perfect at that. If you want to ask us parenting advice, experts at that. Medical advice, experts at that too, probably. Anything you got, any funny questions, you want to ask us what the loudest letter would be or what color the number 4 is, we can figure it out for you. We can get to the bottom of all that stuff. You want to power rank stuff, give us 5 similarly related things, and we will power rank the fuck out of them better than anybody else. At PassGrayPod on X, use the hashtag PTG Answers, and you can also email your questions to us, passgraypod@gmail.com, put answers in the subject for us to search that way. But we prefer X, at PassGrayPod, use hashtag PTG Answers. That is how we will search for them. Our first question this week. This question comes from Damon Lukes, and Damon says, what animal could you throw the furthest?
So I think we have to assume that the animal's dead. Because you can't pick a bird, and you throw it, and it flies, and you get extra distance on that.
I wasn't thinking it was a dead animal. I was just thinking this is an animal that hypothetically will not be injured by us throwing it. Bird, I think, is out. We can't do bird because that's a cheat. That's the hack, because you'd be like, I'm going to throw the bird and it's just going to keep flying. Well, obviously, that's going to go far.
And also, I was thinking, like, if you throw it and it's dead, then the wings are going to fall out. That's a lot of drag. You're not going to get the distance you need.
We're not allowed to pick bird.
So I was trying to look up, like, what's the smallest, heaviest bird? Because also birds, they have hollow bones. You're not getting a lot of density to it. You need a little density for the throw. I'm kind of thinking like a small rat.
I was thinking hamster first.
Ooh, hamster even better.
Because you can get a better grip on a hamster.
Doesn't have the long tail to cause drag.
But I think a rat might have a little more oomph, a little more weight to it, that you can grab that little fucking back part of it and just fucking yeet that bad boy.
But that's the thing. Like, I don't think you can use the tail and try and sling it, because that's not throwing it. That's slinging it.
You could throw it. I think that plays as a throw. You could.
No, I think that, and also the tail could snap as you're doing it.
True.
I think you're right with hamster, because it's more circular.
Okay.
I don't know. What about a baby armadillo?
Too big.
But a newborn armadillo, how big is it? It's probably only about the size of between a baseball and a softball.
I don't know.
But then you have to hope that it stays and it's curled. Right. If it splays out. I think you're right with hamster.
So I was thinking hedgehog too, because hedgehogs are kind of small, but you might get stuck. Like you might get hedgehogged, and then they're stuck, and it doesn't come out of your hand as well. Also, hear me out on this. Starfish is an animal, right?
Ooh.
Starfish, you grab that bad boy and just fucking ninja star that bitch.
Here's the thing, though. Could it possibly boomerang back to you, and then you're losing distance?
I think it's worth finding out.
I'm on board.
Because you could just grab one, because you have to have it out. It's hardened, and then you just, that bad boy could sail.
Just make sure it doesn't have any barnacles on it that could slice your finger as you're throwing it.
True. You check it first.
Starfish. That's a great answer.
Starfish might be the answer.
Because with the arms, it's going to be cutting through the air.
It's a ninja star. You just yeet that as high up as you can. That bad boy will sail.
I bet you
probably faster, probably further than a rat.
Also,
or a
that's
hamster.
going to be the best animal to escape across the water too.
Yeah, and that's a question for another podcast. What animal would skip the best?
Starfish.
That's what I would go with.
Maybe not, because if one of those, if it's slightly bent down when it hits the water, the leg is just going to cut right down in the water and die.
Yeah.
Down. So that might be a hamster.
Robert, what do you think?
I was originally thinking roly-poly.
That's too small. You're not going to get any
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I originally thought that, but like, yeah, I like starfish. I think
starfish.
starfish would be a good one.
Okay.
I like starfish.
That makes me happy that I won you guys over on that one.
I mean, you used logic.
I was thinking, yeah, because I was like, hamster might be too light. Rat made sense. Mouse probably too light.
If a starfish is an animal, is a clam?
I think you can throw a starfish further.
I don't know about that, because clam is more baseball shaped. You can really, because like I said, with the starfish, even though when it's flying like that, if it starts to tip down, it's going to dive. I'll stay with starfish, but I think clam is worth experimenting with.
Oh, I would definitely. If you gave me a clam, I'd try and yeet that thing. But like, I think starfish would be sick.
I'm fully on
Okay.
board, buddy.
All right.
I love that answer.
Great question, Damon. Great question.
Great question.
Keep them coming, buddy. This is from Aaron R. And Aaron says, "Are pheromones a real thing? Does the way that someone smells really make people attracted to them?"
They are not in the way that movies and TVs make it think. Like I think when we were in like junior high, we
Sex
started getting
Panthers.
those like pheromone colognes and shit that people would wear. They don't make women want to fuck you more, guys. Now it could just be if you don't wear deodorant at all and you just kind of stink, some chicks are into that. Women don't know what they want, so you can't trust on pheromones to help you out.
A chemical substance produced and released into the environment by an animal, especially a mammal or an insect, affecting the behavior or physiology of other species.
Because like
They
we've
may
been so-
influence human attraction, mood, and social responses. I really think though that maybe in like the Middle Ages and shit that like pheromones were a thing, but like when
we're
we
too
kind
used to smelling clean now.
when we kind of normalized like bathing, I think that like everybody kind of smells clean, or like the soap you use, and yeah, there's colognes and stuff that maybe has pheromones in it. Like I think pheromones are a thing. I just don't think that they're really like relevant to humans now, because like animals are like, yo, I'm fucking stinky as fuck, but I got fucking these pheromones, and then that's how you mate. Now we're like we can interact with you. I can talk to you and see how your day is, and I can check up on you and stuff like that. And everybody showers, so everybody kind of just smells clean.
Nobody likes the stinky guy. If you smell like your
Yeah.
pheromones, nobody wants to be around you, because that's what we call body odor now.
like the Romans, they probably had a little pheromone. The cavemen probably absolutely pheromoned.
Oh, they're pheromoned up.
Yeah. Pheromones. What was the question? Are pheromones a real thing? Yeah, they are a real thing. I just don't think that they apply to humans like they.
They don't work
Used
the
to,
way
probably.
that like I said, movies and TV shows will be like, oh, put on this pheromone cologne, and then all of a sudden all the girls in the club are in love. That's not how it works. Pheromones don't make women lose their own free will.
No, they don't.
But and also,
Except
like I
for
said,
Sex
some
Panther.
girls might be like, he smells clean. I like that. Some girls might be like, he smells like a man. I like that.
That's true.
Like Matthew McConaughey, he says he doesn't wear deodorant. He thinks a man should smell like a man should smell. He can get away with that. He's Matthew fucking
Yeah.
McConaughey. I can't just stop
Same.
wearing deodorant.
Yeah.
People would be like, you are the fat, smelly guy now. Can't
Nobody
do
likes that guy. And nobody
Nobody
likes that guy.
likes that
Nobody
guy.
likes that guy.
The fat, smelly guy doesn't like that guy.
So yeah, they are a thing. Just not really. I'm sure they work. They may work, but I don't think that they're as prevalent in what they can do now for humans, at least.
And I know it's not pheromones, but like if a girl smelled like garlic or bacon, I think that would work.
Right. Just like smells that you like, I don't think are pheromones. It's
Yeah.
just smells.
Yeah.
And our brains and our noses are all fucked up because we don't smell what are normal pheromones, which is probably a good thing.
How'd your date go? Dude, she smelled like bacon. Oh, that's good. No. I proposed. I love her.
Because pheromones are more like, I would like to think of it as like a stink. And it's basically like you just
It's
really
your natural stink.
who stinks better than other people stink. Where now I'm like, I would just prefer somebody to not stink.
I bet Margot Robbie smells good when she's just sweating, though.
Probably does. If she'd like to come on the podcast, Pat will do a smell test.
That was weird. I didn't know you were going to say smell test there at the end.
Well, just to see if the
Hey,
pheromones
Margot
work.
Robbie, can you come on the podcast so I can just sniff you a little bit?
Well, obviously we'd love to interview you, but then like that's science. It's
I bet
science.
if she walked in the room would smell great.
Margot, you're welcome on the boat whenever you want. Also, we would love it if you let Pat have a sniff. Not required. Not required. This is all about consent here. We're a consent podcast, but we're just throwing it out there for science reasons. All right, Margot? Anytime you want to come on. Anytime you want to come on.
Open invite and on the boat.
Welcome whenever. Next up is from Alex O at Alex McThunder1, and he says, "What player or players always scared you when they played against your team?
Tell you who it is right now.
What players scared you the most when they played against your team?"
It's just young Carlos Stanton. Every time he's standing in the box, I think that ball is about to be hit 575 feet. His stance is just so big and intimidating.
He does look scary doing that.
I don't like, and he doesn't hit that well anymore. He's hurt all the time. His batting average is low, but at any moment, he could just completely change a game by hitting a ball harder than you've ever seen a baseball be hit.
Mine initially was Jason Witten, but then I was like, I'm not really scared. Jason Witten didn't scare me. I just hated Jason Witten because he always scored a touchdown against the Giants. I was just like, fuck you. I think I would have to narrow it down to Deshaun Jackson when he was on the Eagles. They have PTSD of Miracle at the Meadowlands too. I'm not allowed to.
He could always take the top off.
The Buffalo Wild Wings on Rice Boulevard anymore because of that game. But yeah, he could just take you deep every single time. I hated him, and he scared me. And then Jose Altuve, just because.
Yeah.
Again, PTSD, but just like, and Altuve will get you where he scares you is like he'll go 0 for 3, and then like the next game you're like, God fucking damn it, he beat us when he needed to the most. Like he can go
Or
1
he'll just
for
start
4,
the game off first pitch with the home run.
Or yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get, but you're like, we can get him out, but I don't feel better that we got him out the first time through the lineup. I don't ever feel better. You're like, thank God. Whew. You just breathe a sigh of relief that like he didn't kill you.
I was trying to think of a football one for me, and like for most of my life, the Bears and the Lions were awful, so there was nobody really there. You think maybe Randy Moss, but I was so young, I didn't really fear him because I just casually watch sports. I think it's just Giancarlo Stanton for me.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He still scares me every time I see him at bat.
Well, Alex O, who asked the question, he said Albert Pujols was his, and I think you think of the Brad Lidge taking him deep.
Yeah.
So so it's like, were you scared of him the most, like when you played him because you played him so much, or like do you have PTSD from something that they did to you? Because Altuve and Deshaun Jackson absolutely did that to me.
Because it felt like I hated Pujols because he was so good, and every time he came up, you expected him to do something good. Stanton, you expect him to hit it 50 feet over the wall every single time he swings the bat. It's never, he might hit a double in the gap, get on base, keep the inning going. Like Pujols is just like, you can't throw it anywhere because he's just going to get a hit. Stanton, it's the towering home run is what scares me.
Okay. I would not have guessed Stanton would have been yours.
It's just that stance, man.
Yeah.
It's so intimidating. I'd hit him in the neck every time.
Bobby?
I'm thinking maybe he sucks every time. He sucks against any other team. Maybe Adolis Garcia, but against the Astros.
Oh, the steroid guy for the Rangers?
Uh-huh.
Or like, it doesn't really feel the same because they're never in it, but Trout every time he plays against the Astros, you're just like, at the end of the year, 2 home runs that knock us out of fucking the playoffs. Trout's so good, but it's just like the Angels are so sad, it doesn't really hit the same.
The Angels are so sad.
I was thinking Saquon Barkley, but like I'm not scared. He can't scare me. I fucking hate him too much for him to scare me. So I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of picking Saquon Barkley. I don't care if he scores against the Giants next game. I don't care. I don't even care.
College, it's hard to like fear a guy because they're gone so quickly.
Yeah, but I bet Tebow and Manziel did that to some people. Probably not.
Yeah, but it
probably not
wasn't-
Manziel because they weren't winning championships, but like Tebow.
Like I was trying to think like maybe Reggie Bush, but like it was just like goddamn Reggie's good. I didn't really fear him. You're just like, well, we hope we can contain him a little this game.
Mm-hmm. But just like the guy that scares you, Deshaun Jackson scared the fuck out of me because they was like he's gonna run a go route and we're not gonna be able to keep up with him. And then like he's gonna return that kickoff and then he did do that and I was like, God damn it, he did do the thing.
Maybe Devin Hester a little bit,
Devin
but
Hester
also
was
it was just like
scary.
those are returns. You're like
But you're still scared.
you're scared every time, but I'm more scared of Stanton.
Deshaun Jackson and Altuve are mine
Deshaun Watson also pretty scary.
in multiple ways, especially if you're masseuse. Danielle Weston writes in at Danny_Weston on X, and she says, kidney stones, just human pearls?
No, because they're not worth anything. They're just pain.
Maybe not to you.
You find a pearl, you're happy. You find out you have a kidney stone, you are not
You think
happy.
an oyster's happy that you found a pearl?
I don't give a fuck about
Probably
an oyster.
not. But I bet like that. But like, what if like
It doesn't have complex thoughts.
What if a kidney stone to an oyster was like, oh shit, they make them too? There's like
I mean, it's the closest thing a human has to a pearl. I'll give you that.
well, what is like you know like when you just like hawk a loogie and there's that like white little speck that'll come out of your throat? What is that called? That might be a pearl. That's
Phlegm?
white.
Well, I mean, there's also tonsil stones,
Tonsil stones. Maybe that's what that is.
which, and actually, I'm going to say that's what it is because that also comes out of our mouth.
Tonsil stones.
I don't even know how people, is it from like not brushing and not cleaning their mouth and deposits and shit like that? Then
No,
they
that's
get back.
not what I was thinking of. That looks way worse.
I know tonsil stones.
Looks like you have a tooth in the back of your tonsil.
and they just like pop it out.
Ugh.
And yeah, I'm going to go with tonsil stones.
They
are
form
the-
when food particles, bacteria, and dead cells become trapped in the
yeah,
crevices
and they
of the
stink.
tonsils.
You get horrible breath.
They calcify and harden into stones. So yeah, you got to be not brushing your teeth at all.
Yeah. I'm going to go, that's what it is because it also comes out of your mouth. As far as I know, clams don't have a penis to shoot their pearls out of.
Avoid eating food that get easily stuck in the tonsils. What foods easily get stuck in the tonsils?
Bits of meat from wings, I
You
guess.
swallow though.
Brisket because it's tender and can get everywhere. Hummus, maybe. I don't know.
All right. So tonsil stones then.
Tonsil
instead of
stones
kidney stones.
are the pearls of humans.
All right. Good question, Danielle. Our last question this week is from Josh Treecaudle at Joshua Tree 713, and he says, "Is bird watching a gateway to being a peeping tom?"
No, that's just what they call it in England.
Hey, that was good.
Just came to me. I was
That was
proud
good.
of that.
That was really good. That was good.
I
no.
mean, if you're John Lithgow, or not John Lithgow, God damn it. What's the actor's name from the beginning of Little Nicky?
Adam Sandler.
Oh, fuck you. The guy in the tree. John Lovitz.
Oh, yep.
He acted like he was bird watching, but he wasn't.
No, he was not at all. I'm going to say it's not a gateway to being a peeping tom. It might be a gateway to a binocular addiction. You probably got binoculars and you're like, yo, this feels cool as fuck having this. And then you start being the guy that goes to the football game and it's not sitting in the back row with binoculars. You're like, bro, these are good seats. We don't need binoculars. Yeah, I got to be able to check. Like, what are you
Also,
doing?
there's no way that bird watching is a gateway to anything. That is like hiking is a gateway to bird watching.
Do you think
You just spend too much time in nature. You have to, I got to learn what that bird is.
Do you think bird watching is a gateway to bird hunting? You're like, you know what? I hate these birds that I've been looking at. I kind of want to shoot them.
No, bird watching is like a pacifist's bird hunting. Like some people shoot quails. Some people try and identify the North American woodpecker.
I like the meme that goes by. It's just a comment section, but it's just like bird watching. Like it's a bird watching group. It's like saw one and like picture is like no, flew away.
Also, and people are like, I know there was a movie. It was like The Big Year or something. It had Jack Black and all that. How do you? Oh yeah, no, I saw that bird. I marked it off. How do you fucking prove it's just all an honor system?
That's kind of the beauty of it.
But they're in a competition with each other. That's all about the honor system. They can just fucking lie.
I think Tim Robinson does. He does Spider League, and him and his friends they have an app that just identifies what the spider that they find is, and if you find the spider, you take a picture of it, you put it in the app, and then whoever has the most powerful spider is the winner right then. But then you just anytime you see a spider, you do that. We should do Bird League.
Oh no, I saw a lot of videos online that since the government shut down, ain't no birds around anywhere.
It's true.
anymore.
I ain't seen birds in a couple days now.
I have.
Yeah, they must be off the clock.
Those are the free range birds.
Those are the ones it's like what they do with the air traffic controllers, where they're like, "Hey, we're gonna have to pay you later. You got to come in though."
Yeah, I'd be like bullshit.
Yeah, I would absolutely not do that.
Like, no,
Hey,
you will pay me.
No. Will you tell my landlord that? Is my landlord going to be tight about that? Hey, I can just give you rent next month.
You guys are still accepting the ticket fees, right? Okay, pay me from that. Pay me from what you're already profiting. That doesn't make any sense to me how they fuck those guys up.
Government shutdown should just be like, you are in this room and you are not leaving this room. We will give you lunches like jury duty. You can fucking figure it out or you're not going anywhere, boys and girls. Stay the fuck in here until we come up with an idea. Stop blaming each other.
Or just make it Congress doesn't get paid until the budget is figured out. They would do it in 5 hours every single fucking time.
Somebody on each side of the aisle, each party has to get rid of one person. Has
Kill him?
They unalive. Yeah, like every 2 hours, one person on each side gets unalived until we reach a government
We
opening.
need fucking term limits so badly.
But like if you shut down the government, you shouldn't be ever allowed to do the government again. You should hey, obviously you are bad at this.
That's a good rule. The government shuts down and everyone who's currently sitting can.
You serve out the remainder. Yeah, you serve out the remainder of your thing, and then gotta get some new blood in.
That's a great fucking rule.
Hey,
We would never have another shutdown.
Oh no, did you cause a lot of Americans to have to go without pay and lose their jobs? Well, then fucking guys can't run again. Sorry.
Because then there'd be a lot
You're
of
not good at your job, obviously.
There'd be so many people at like the top end people would still be threatening it, and all the lower end, like people in, I can't think of the words. Both houses. They'd be. I've been here for 6 months. I want this job. No, we'll just get all of us together, get the votes to pass it through, and all the senior leadership can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. That might be the best idea we've ever had on this podcast.
I'm a politics guy.
Even better than Double Roof.
They wouldn't even fucking vote for me for mayor. Can you believe that?
Because they knew you were going to shake up the system.
They knew that I would speak truth to the power.
Bitches weren't
They were
ready.
trying to silence me.
They were scared.
It's not going to work. Sorry, we got political there at the end. I feel like that was not one side.
I don't think that counts as political when it's literally like universally backed.
It's just the...
Hey, we fucking hate politicians. So does everyone
fuck
else.
both sides.
Fuck everybody.
All right. I am at Alex J. Milton. Pat is at not Pat Dan. Robert is at Robert Barbosa 03. PassTheGravyMerch.com, guys. Polos, flags, tees, shorts, stickers. Load up. It's Pass the Gravy season, all right? You want to wear it on the boat? You want to get you're invited on the boat. You want to wear what if we were all rocking PTG polos? How sick would we look on the boat?
So sexy.
We would look so cool. Bring it on the boat. All right, you're all welcome on the boat. At Pass the Gravy Pod, at Alex J. Milton, at not Pat Dan, at Robert Barbosa 03. Give us a follow on all socials. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you listen to podcasts. Roast us in the comments. Just give us the 5-star review. Comment who's invited on the boat and who's not invited on the boat on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like it, you upvote us, and share us with a friend. We really appreciate that. This is my favorite part of the week every week, and I love getting to spend the time with you guys, and I love that you guys hang out with us and watch us or listen to us each week. So we appreciate being a part of your week each week. And if you're new, welcome. You are also still welcome on the boat. And let's get into our random celebrity generator. Who wants to go first? Who's picking
John
first?
Lovitz.
John Lovitz.
Margot Robbie.
Ooh, Margot Robbie. I'm going to go Tom Hanks. You went Tom Hanks last week, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Tom Hanks, Margot Robbie, John Lovitz. Tom Hanks, Margot Robbie, John Lovitz. Sylvester Stallone, Renee Russo, Deion Sanders, Roberto Benigni, Holly Hunter, Jamie Lee Curtis, Cat Stevens, and James Dean. Tom Hanks, Margot Robbie, John Lovitz. Let's run it again. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Blur, James Stewart, Kirk Douglas, Donald Sutherland, Bob Gibson. That's a bad Arnold. He's just trailing off. Gethin Jones and Ricky Henderson. And then one last time, Tom Hanks, Margot Robbie, John Lovitz. Adrian Brody, Richard Petty, Blur again, Jack Johnson, The Runner, Oasis, Celine Dion, Alice Marble, and Demi Moore.
Shit.
Nobody got it. Nobody again. Skunked again. All right, guys, have a great rest of your week. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck Canada. Fuck the Montreal Canadiens. And thank you guys for hanging out with us. Love you. Until next time, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today.